All right, we're live on
Live.
Thanksgiving.
Hi.
Getting our bearings right now is always the hardest part about doing these live
Yeah, first
videos.
couple of minutes, I'm always like, okay, where's the video so I can enter? It takes a minute. Got it. Let's go over here.
I am full.
Yeah, I'm very full.
Oh, volumize that.
Oh.
So we're not entirely sure who all is going to show up tonight. This is more like a meeting spot for everybody on this Thanksgiving Day. So if you are spending time with friends and family, by all means spend time with them. Or if we're your friends and family, like the Grim Life family, spend time with us.
Yeah.
Either way, we're here.
Well,
Hello, we got 7 people that have showed up already. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. We do this because, we know holidays can suck. We've all been there, right? And, hi, Jamie.
Good evening, Jamie.
And, just to have a safe and inclusive atmosphere where you can go and not feel terrible.
Right.
you know.
So to give you a little bit of a background, was it our last? Oh, we were here to see the dragon onesie. Let's see it.
This is the hood. You can see I'm a dragon. I think this
It's
is
got
his
wings
nose.
and everything
This
too.
is his nose. Ain't that little? It's a girl, so look at these lashes. Little lashes, and I got little scales. Do I have scales that go all the way down? No, just on the hood.
Just to the
Yeah.
back here.
And I got a tail. And wings. I got wings too.
She has a collection of onesies.
Yeah, I have a huge.
This is just
collection
one of many of
onesies.
them. I feel like maybe
This is like one of like 20.
we should probably do one for each live video.
Yeah, maybe.
Good evening,
I
Adin,
have a
Metal
lot.
God. Everybody happy Grim
Turkey Day.
Thanksgiving.
Well, we had hello, Belejos. Hi, Ian.
So do you want to give a little bit of a backstory about what we're doing tonight?
Well, tonight it's it's the very first, not very first. This is not our first live video, but
Grim's Givings.
Grim's Givings. What I've been calling holiday hangouts, where if you've done our live videos in the past, you've heard us talk about how we want to give people who don't have a place to go, kind of, or if you don't have family that lives nearby, or they've passed, or you want to close yourself up in your room and avoid annoying relatives, or for whatever reason, if you just need to go somewhere during the holidays to help you not feel the holiday blues, this is what we're here for. And it's the first of the holiday hangouts. We're going to be doing them more often through December. Hi, Ashley. And we just want to be here for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's really the whole point, is we know that people like it when we do live videos, and I just feel that we particularly need to do them more often throughout the holidays to help everybody have a fighting spirit to get through the new year.
And I don't want it to come across like we're doing this thing so we're going to be like a support group or anything. This is just a friendly thing. It's a Q&A on holidays that are mostly with families. Most people don't have families.
A lot of people don't have families.
So you can come hang out with us.
Holidays are hard for people, so.
And in order to make it fun, we've got some things planned, some small things, because it is
some news.
right. And it's a live feed. There's only so much we can do. So we got trivia. We got some giveaways that we're gonna do live right here that deal with trivia, some horror related trivia. So be prepared.
Hopefully. We're pulling the questions out of a game called Goth.
Yes. So one of our favorite games.
And I sucked at this game.
Is this? It is like the Trivia Pursuit of all things horror. It's set up exactly like a Trivia Pursuit card where you can play, and it takes place on a cemetery. This game is very hard to find anymore. You can probably find it on eBay, but it is chock full of horrific knowledge. So our trivia games is going to be coming from this tonight, so bear with us.
And it's not exactly like current questions either. So,
well, it's like Trivia Pursuit.
yeah.
Some of
so
it's
like
music,
older,
some of it's books, some of it's travel.
information. I was not good at this game when we played it, to be honest with you.
I kick her butt.
He's going to pick a question. I'm going to pick a question. But all in all, we're doing 3 giveaways tonight.
Maybe more. We'll see how it goes.
Maybe. we'll see. And we got
We're feeling kind of
news,
fun.
too. So
Yes.
yay. Do you want to show what we're doing as a giveaway, or you want to wait?
Yeah. Do you guys want to see what the giveaways are going to be for tonight, or do you want to see
Hi,
as they
Alex.
come?
Hello, UK.
I don't know.
Oh, it's so late there. Hi, Carl.
I've seen San Diego, California. I've seen the UK. I've seen Mexico. I've seen Pittsburgh. All these people. All right. So one of the giveaways that we're going to do, it's kind of personal to us. It's kind of this new thing that has. If you followed us on our social media, somebody asked us for an autograph of us, and we was like, that's really cool because we collect
Canada.
autographs. So we're going to give away one of our little autographs of us posing, standing near where Bonnie and Clyde died.
Yeah. You can
So-
see it right now in our store. We do have it up so you can see. I don't have a physical one with me to show you.
Right.
Because we print them as needed.
Mhm.
Hi.
But
Hi.
grimlifecollective.com is our
.com.
official store now.
And it's brand new. We just got this running. Oh, we have so many newsies to tell you guys about.
We have a t-shirt in there, an autographed picture, and stickers. We have more stickers coming. Really cool stickers.
Yeah. And
We
I have
have-
one proof to show you. We have 3 coming. Yeah. So we can show you, we got 2 die cuts printed. We have the proof for one. This is what it's going to look like. So that's a black and white version, and it's kind of a matte die cut, all weather. And then we have another one that's going to be coming in black and orange. I don't have the proof for that one yet. It's on its way.
It's the variant.
Yeah, the
Oddly
variant.
enough. We decided to do something in
And,
color. How weird.
Then we have one coming where it's the Grim Life Zone from the Twilight Zone. You've probably seen, we used to have some shirts that hopefully we'll be able to get in this new one coming that were on our old spreadshirt
Spreadshirt.
account. And they were terrible.
Yeah.
But I really like that design, and I want to get the shirts again, but that's going to take some time for us to do. I talked myself into a stupor.
And we also have a new picture that we're going to be adding to the
yeah.
autograph,
Oh,
which
yeah.
has been quite amazing because, as horror fans,
Thank you.
we collect horror autographs from people. So
Yeah.
people who want a autographed picture of us blows our mind. It's absolutely
Oh,
amazing.
Thank you, Sean.
Hats off to you, dear Sean Bond. Awesome content. We keep. So the whole point, really, what fuels straight to Sean, I want to say something directly to that. Our YouTube channel is basically us trying to keep life interesting for us.
Yeah.
How many times throughout
The
your
monotony of
day,
life,
anybody who's watching
you
this,
know.
do you go, man, I'm bored. What else can I watch today?
And it's not even being bored, but you work every day, day in, day out. You work, you come home, you eat, you sleep. You work, you come home, you eat, and you sleep. And sometimes travel is just a way to break the cycle and put a little bit of happiness into your step. And you have heard us say this repeatedly, but we don't have any albums of ourselves as kids.
Right.
And so we started doing this as kind of like oh cool, we want to show our friends where we went, and awesome because we get to share this with each other. And then it became this thing, Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks.
Yeah, same
So-
daily routine.
We have more. So, autographed picture of us is we're going to be giving away one tonight of us at the Bonnie and Clyde's death site in
Yeah.
Gibbsland, Louisiana. What else are we giving away tonight?
Ooh, okay. So I'm really excited about these. So we collect a lot of stuff, and what happens a lot of times is we buy things in doubles because since we're both collectors, he'll want something and I'll want it too, and I'm like, no, I want my own. And then later on, I'm like, we have no room. Why do we have 2 of these? Because we often buy 2 of everything, and hi, Kathy.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Deke.
Sometimes I just, I have to have 2. I'm number fixated, so I have to buy things in doubles a lot of the time, or I have like really bad anxiety. And then later on, I'm like, I don't have no room, so something's got to go. And so we've decided on the things that we kind of don't have space for anymore that we still want to keep at least one of, we're going to start doing as giveaways. And because today is Thanksgiving, I have to do...
Which we are very thankful for all of you
We're
guys.
so thankful for all you guys.
Everything
so
you
very
do.
thankful. I love this so much. It's so silly. But this came out recently, and they sold out really fast. It is the Funko Haunted Mansion bowl and spoon set. So I'm going to go ahead and take the bowl out. So there's nothing inside. It's just purple. And it's the Funko Hitchhiking Ghost. There they are.
Yeah, so if you love Haunted Mansion, you love Funko.
Haunted Mansion.
It's cool.
My favorite part, honestly, is the spoon because it's a full size, just one spoon. And see if I can get that to zoom in there. Oh, it's upside down. And so then you have one of them on the spoon there. So
we're gonna give that away.
We're gonna be giving one of this away tonight. Put them back. And this was also the 50th anniversary release through Funko. This was only available at Target.
We are having a great night, Lincoln. Thank you, and happy Thanksgiving as well.
Oh,
what else are we giving
Lincoln.
away? Oh, you guys are gonna love this.
I love this so much. It's actually a little dusty because it's been sitting on our shelf for so long. You've probably seen us do this before. Our very first giveaway, actually.
Very first giveaway,
we gave one of these
Popcorn
away.
Clothing UK.
And Laura, who's become a great friend of ours, won that giveaway. We did it through Instagram.
And she has a YouTube channel called Aloha Mora.
I don't know what her name. She's changed it a couple of times,
I think
but I
it's
don't
Aloha
remember what
Mora.
she settled
She does
on.
like Harry Potter themed
she's
things
big.
right now.
We are too, but okay. So this is the thing. This came out last year. So this is actually one of the original ones that came out.
Okay, press
But
it.
here, yeah, you can press it.
Now I will raise the safety bar, and a ghost will follow you home. Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. There's no turning back now.
Good night, Laura. Thank you for stopping in.
Good evening. Thank you
And
for
this
showing
is the
up.
box. So it's a Doom Buggy. It's called the Haunted Mansion Attraction Doom Buggy. Press buttons for sounds. And I've never taken one out of the box, but they're cute little guys. This is Haunted Mansion right there across the button.
All this is going to be given away with
Yeah.
trivia questions.
And this is something that
So
was
be prepared to play.
only available inside the Disney parks. You could not get this elsewhere. The Haunted Mansion Funko cereal bowl was only available at Target. They sold out so fast because we went looking for the other Funko and saw that they had other merchandise. And we're like, oh my god, I have to have it. And now I have too many. So, so that's 3 giveaways that we're going to be doing tonight. We'll let you know
Let's
which
do the
one
4th one.
we're about to do a pull for. Okay, we'll do the
We're going to do a
fourth
4th
one, too.
one. We debated about doing it, but we're going to do it.
Also, this is open internationally. So if you win, if you answer if you're the first one to answer the question correctly tonight, and you don't live in the U.S., that's not a problem. So everyone can play. It's all inclusive.
And
Hi, Paul.
we will remind you about that before we give it a giveaway.
And we're going to
every
tell you
time.
which one you're about to answer
Yeah.
a question for. So if there's one that you really want to wait for, that's fine. Also, it's only one winner tonight during the giveaway. So you can, if you want to answer the question for multiple answers, but if you win one, then you can't
only get
win
one
another
prize.
one. You only get one prize. Yeah. So.
Now here's the fun thing about this. We're on this side of the screen and you're on that side of the screen, and we have this wonderful thing called the internet. So there are keyboard warriors. So I guess it pretty much comes down to who can Google things the fastest,
We'll
unless
see.
you know the
Yeah.
answer.
So you don't know what the question is going to be about. It could be a hard question. It could be. Thank you, Sean. Thank you so very much.
Mr. Bond, we really enjoy your efforts and all. Your hearts are. It means
Thank
the world to
you.
us. It
Yeah,
really does.
thank you
Like
so much.
connecting with you guys really means the world to us too when we do things like this.
And I love doing. That's why I love doing giveaways because I want to give something back to you guys. Okay, so this is the 4th giveaway that we're gonna do. It's also Haunted Mansion. This is you can't get these anymore. They were also only available in the Disney parks. And this is the Haunted Mansion coaster set. There's either 3 or 4. Let me see. They're
the tombstones
yeah. So
that
I
you
mean,
would see
they're
in the
heavy.
queue line at Walt Disney World.
Yeah, they are heavy. That's one. I think this one's probably my favorite because it's actually Master Greasy. So there's 4 total Master Greasy one.
And all the stuff you can't really get anymore.
No, so 2 of these are sold out. They're not available anymore. Here's the third one.
Happy Thanksgiving,
one of
Jesse.
them you can still get, but it's available in Disney parks only.
She tastes like dragon.
Probably Fluffies, honestly. And there's one last one. Actually, I take it back. I think this one's my favorite because this is the one for Madame Leota, and I love the Madame Leota one. And this is the forest one. I don't know if you can read it. Okay. So
It's
we're
so
not gonna.
tempting when you put your hand there.
Well, now you know why I bite you all the time.
She always bites me.
So tempting.
Happy Thanksgiving, Thelma. You guys are epic.
So we're not
Oh,
going to do
thank you.
the giveaways right away. You know, we're going to sit
Mm-hmm.
and relax because we ate a bunch of food. By the way, someone asked what we had for Thanksgiving dinner. We started doing steaks.
Steak. When we
Yeah, we
first
used
got
to-
together, when we were living in Savannah, Georgia,
Oh, and I love this. Look at the lid of the box. It's the wallpaper design. I love it.
we had a stinky little apartment right in
was
the heart of
awesome,
Savannah. We
though.
loved it.
It
It was
was
really
great.
cool. And Thanksgiving came, and we're like, do we do a turkey? What do we do? And we're like, screw that. Let's get steak. We both love steak, so we got
Yeah.
steak, and it's been that way ever
Deep
since.
fried turkey. I've never had one, but it sounds so fattening.
All right. So,
Mm.
something I wanted to say, and I can't remember what exactly it is.
I'm a dragon.
You are a dragon. That's cool. All right, so talking with you guys.
Oh, wait, I had another another news bit, and we'll repeat this later too.
Mhm.
Thank you, Paul. Hi. So we just told you we have 3 stickers that are coming to the store soon. We have 1 new photo print coming to the store, and it's probably all going to go live for Friday the 13th.
Dun dun.
Dun dun. And because it's Friday the 13th, we've decided to do a little sale.
A Friday the 13th sale on the store.
So it's
So-
going to run for 3 days. We haven't decided yet if it's going to be.
We do have a
is just
store.
with you. Yeah. We just got a store, so grimlifecollective.com. You can go there now. We have 1 sticker, a print, and 1 shirt available. But come December 13th, which is Friday the 13th,
My purple
this
dreams.
December in a couple weeks, we're gonna have 4 new products available.
Mm-hmm.
4 new items available, and we're also gonna be doing a 3-day sale starting on December 13th.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
With that being said, that was a whole bunch of infomercial kind of stuff from the Grim Life Collective. So, I think let's do it. Let's do a giveaway.
Right now,
Let's do a giveaway.
Okay.
Let's get it started.
which one do you want to do?
Okay.
Also, I'm going to screen cap people's answers. I should
Thank you,
probably
Jamie.
actually have a. I should write this.
There's a
down.
lot of stuff coming. I know you've been to the store, Jamie, but wait till you see what we got, because
We only have the proof for one.
we've
thing
got a
right
lot
now,
of things
but-
planned.
Yeah.
And some things that, if we can swing it, some things that we learned about at IAPA this year. And if you watched our latest video on IAPA, our time there is a little Easter egg of something that we are planning for the store. So beware.
Yeah, not anytime soon. But, well, you never know how soon it could happen, but I'm really, I'm dreamy about it. I'm so excited.
Should we make the very first question easy, medium, or hard?
It's grimlifecollective.com, Alex.
Yes. Alex.
Always in the jammies. I'm a dragon today. Look, I got wings and I got, where is it?
So,
I got a tail!
so here's the
Oh,
thing.
they're
Okay.
saying hard. They want a hard
All right.
question.
So it's very easy.
Hello.
Laura's here.
Yeah.
Hello,
You
Laura.
just came in.
We were just talking about you and your channel. Mark Effects, you know what we're talking about.
Laura and Jamie.
Yes. Oh, shoot.
We know
Hi,
two
Laura.
Lauras.
Yes, we do. So, our trivia question. I do realize, like I said before, that you hearing about this can go, oh my gosh, and then you can,
Yeah, I
look
mean,
it up
if you
real
don't know
quick.
the answer,
So-
you can look it up. So, I mean, we're not there. That's not a rule. But if you win one giveaway, you can only
Right.
win one. You can't win all 4.
So my job as the game master, which is a term that I learned from a bunch of Russians.
Okay, before we ask the question, though, which giveaway you're
All right,
going
well,
to
we're
do?
gonna get there. So what I was going to say is I'm going to try to pick questions that you can't easily Google, but are still fun to
You can
think
Google
about.
everything.
Oh yeah, but see, but if you say, all right, who starred in Dracula 1932? You know, if you don't know, you can be like, oh, 1932 Dracula, and you're like, bam, that's who it is. But you want somebody to go
Do you
and
have one
think
picked
of,
out?
oh,
I wanna
yeah,
see it.
it's gonna be this one right here.
I don't know. Oh, I didn't even know that.
Right?
Yeah.
Ooh, you're in for a treat,
Thank you, Sean. Thank
Mr.
you,
Sean
T-Hawk.
Bond. Creep Show. Somebody said Creep Show. That's a favorite of mine. All right.
Yeah, that's definitely his favorite. I would say Creepshow is in the top 5.
I'm getting
top
really
3
too
maybe.
close to all this. Is it
Oh.
31? Is it 32? It's probably 31. Look at this. People are. So that wasn't the question, okay? So
Not yet.
the official question is on this card, right here, and I'm gonna spin it because I don't.
Wait, before
Yes.
we ask the question, we have to know which one we're giving away.
I say we give away
Which one do you want to do first?
the talking.
No, I want to do the cereal bowl.
Are we gonna do
Yeah.
the cereal
Okay,
bowl?
because it's Thanksgiving, the first giveaway we're going to do is for the Haunted Mansion Funko cereal bowl that comes with a spoon. This is a spoon. Hi, New Jersey.
And
This is
if
the bowl with
and-
the Haunted Mansion Funko.
this doesn't really appeal to you and you still want to earn it to win it because you want to gift it to somebody, you're more than welcome to do that. We're not going to hold
But
it
if
against
you want one of the other items,
Keep in mind
yeah, so
that
just
you
one
might want to
winner
keep your mouth shut.
tonight for each item.
Now,
You
how's
can't
this gonna
win
work?
more than once.
So, we're going to read a question, and we're going to watch it very carefully as things go. And the first person who puts it up there, who answers it correctly,
I'm watching the feed so I can know, and I'm going to write down your name.
we're going to write down your name,
Yeah.
and then we're going to have to ask you to contact us.
The answer is B.
The answer is B. Paul, let me tell you what, Paul. All
That's in
right,
price.
all right, you ready?
Okay. So this is for the Funko cereal bowl.
Funko cereal bowl.
Yeah.
What notorious feature film was edited at 666 Fifth Avenue in New York City? That's a hard one.
That's a hard one. I would never have known this.
Let's see here.
Hi, Zombie.
Time's a ticking. Oh,
Wow.
there, got one. Sandra.
Sandra.
Sandra, you were the first person to get that.
How do they know this?
Congratulations. See, it was hard, but it was easy.
Everybody
but
knows
great.
this. How do they know this?
Yeah, look
How
at-
do you guys know that's what the movie was? How do you know?
We got to make this really hard now. I thought that one would kind of
Yeah.
like stump you for like a little bit, maybe. But
So I have to ask Sandra, do you want to keep this one or do you want to try for something else?
oh, this is like the white elephant.
Yeah, no. Well, you know, I'm just going to ask politely, you know, because I think sometimes people jump out and answer. So I'm just going to ask, you know, do you want to keep the Funko Bowl or do you want to try for something else later on? Because I'm putting you down for the,
She says
Oh my God!
OMGGGGGGGGG. Well, congratulations, Sandra. You have won the Haunted Mansion Funko spoon and bowl set
Yeah.
that was for the 50th anniversary at Target, which is no longer there.
and people are making suggestions. This is like what's that show? Come on down!
Right?
Not-
Guess the price. Price is right.
Price is right. I keep wanting to say Jeopardy, but no.
All right. Pack the boat. Oh, God. No, not that kind of thing. Jeez
So, I'm gonna
Louise
put
here.
you down for
Happy
the Funko
Thanksgiving,
Bowl.
Brandon. We had a lot to eat. And the spooky Price is Right. That's
The
what we
spooky
should do.
price is right. Yeah.
The price is spooky.
The price is spooky. Yeah.
Just so All right. So, okay. So I have to ask you guys your opinion on this.
Thank you guys. Happy Turkey Day.
The very first movie that I watched this morning when I woke up was John Carpenter's Assault on Precinct 13. I felt like it was pretty fitting. I don't know. I was feeling it,
And
right?
funny enough, I've never even seen the original. I saw the remake, and you know, unless someone tells you it's a remake, it's not like they put up in, you know, the beginning, this is the remake of this classic film. So a lot of stuff that's remade, people don't know it's a remake.
The Price is Right.
The price is right. Oh man.
We
I
might
love
have
that.
to do that. We're
The
gonna pick up some
price
things.
Is right. I'm writing that down.
That could be like an idea for like a shirt, and like we're like creepy little game show hosts, like handing out like death cards or I don't know, something weird. Congratulations,
price
Sandra. Price is
right.
right. Remember that.
Price is right.
So what I was going to ask you, there are a lot of Halloween-esque movies, and there are a decent amount of Christmas-esque movies, especially with Krampus. But when it comes to Thanksgiving, there's Thanksgiving and there's Poultrygeist. We decided not to watch those two, and tonight our plan after the stream is to watch a movie called Into the Dark, The Pilgrim, which
The
is
Pilgrim?
featured
Yeah,
on
It's
Hulu.
on Hulu, yeah.
Have any of you guys watched it? If so,
Oh, she is gonna pass on the bowl.
oh, you're gonna pass on the bowl. Okay.
Sandra's gonna pass on the
So,
bowl.
who's
Hold on.
next?
Let me scroll up.
Oh, this is gonna take forever.
No, it won't.
Sandra's passing on the bowl.
Sandra's passing on the bowl. So the next person that got the correct answer was Paul.
Paul, are you still here? Am I coming in clear?
Am I coming in clear?
Paul, if you're there, reach out because you. This is like the most unorthodox. Like we see other people like doing live streams, and they're all very nice and they got everything up, and we're just like, what's up? But yeah, so you can pass it to someone who
Okay.
really wants it. Okay, Paul doesn't want it, so they're still in the run for somebody else. Carl Hanks, do you want? I think people are just excited about the trivia quiz. They just want to answer the questions.
Maybe.
Carl Hanks, are you there? Carl Hanks. Carl. I hope that we don't come across annoying. We're just like calling out names. Carl Hanks, you're the next person in line. Do you want the Haunted Mansion bowl and spoon? Funko Haunted
I
Mansion.
use it all the time, actually.
Yeah, she eats it. She dresses like
Yes, please. Okay.
dragons. All right, Carl, it is yours. So, reach out to us.
No.
Oh, God. Paul, you threw me for a loop there, buddy. All right, Carl,
This starts to get messy.
it is yours. Okay, no takesy backsies, no
take
givesy
backsies.
bixies, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Once you have an answer, you gotta stick with it. All right.
We have a video that's coming up where in the video, I actually say something really stupid. I say, what do I say?
I don't know what.
The swim. I don't swim.
Oh, I don't do the swimmy swim.
Yeah, I don't do the swimmy swim.
Yeah. No, didn't we already post that one?
No, it's coming up soon.
Oh. See, I'm never sure what's out and what's not. And
Yeah.
this is our own content, and I'm just like, which one?
Oh, it's
It's
not.
a onesie.
Oh, it's a onesie.
It's a onesie. Wait, I gotta show you
Stand
guys
up
my
and
tail.
twirl.
Yeah. So I've got wings because I'm a dragon. But look. I've got a tail. And it's got spikes. And it's got like a little heart on the end, which I think is kind of cute.
Grim and Ashley, what's up? Who? No, it's Jessica. Lost my signal. Snowing here. Oh my gosh, I feel for you.
I did a twirl. That's
Dragon
that's
booty.
all I can
There's
do.
bad booty and now there's dragon booty.
Oh, thank you, Jeff.
Thank you,
so
Jeff.
much.
All right, where's yours, Michael? Well, I thought about wearing my onesie, but then I don't have one because I buy her all her onesies.
I have a onesie for him now.
Oh, wait, you do?
Yeah, it's got the Grinch on it.
Fair enough.
Fitting.
I'm sorry I didn't
Yeah.
wear it.
No, not yet. We're doing it for Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we got something. So yeah. So if you're just following in right now and do not know anything about our live video plans, today starts our holiday live video series where you can just come hang out with us if you don't like your family, or if you don't have any family, or you're done hanging out with your family and you just
Or
want
they're
to
jerks.
vent and win stuff.
Yeah.
So we're giving away things like crazy.
Yeah. So we've said this multiple times. The holidays can suck for a lot of different reasons, and we just wanted to be here for you guys, have a place where you can come and answer silly horror questions and win some stuff and
I'm itching. I want to give away more stuff.
Okay, well, what do you want to give away? Do you want to do the print? Do you want to do...
Let's do the coasters, the Sweet Tomb coasters.
Okay. So, okay. The next question is for the Tomb Sweet Tomb coaster set from the Haunted Mansion that is not available anymore. That was only available in the parks. This hasn't been available for like 2 years. These are like kind of really hard to find, actually. So if you want to try for a chance for the coasters, you can answer this question. If you're not really sure if you want them, hold off on your answers, guys. Because if you win and you change your mind, it's kind of difficult for me to go back and find you guys. It's not that difficult, but you know. So this question is for the Haunted Mansion coasters.
Oh gosh. Okay, so that's a good one because
Number 2.
no, the first one, but that's an easy one. Easy one. We'll do that one. Let's see here.
No, that's too easy.
Right?
They like them hard.
Okay. Yeah. So they can get a little hard.
Yeah. And I don't even know these questions.
Okay. I got one for you.
Let me see.
We're just coming up with it, so they're not planned.
I had no idea
All
that's
right.
what that's called.
Ready? 4.
This is an odd question. I'm just going to say it right now.
The Tomb Sweet Tomb Haunted Mansion coaster set that the coasters are actually sayings from the most well-known tombstones in the Haunted Mansion. I like the original Precinct 13. Sorry. It's awesome. Here's the question. What is the ritual bonfire often called in witchcraft?
A whole bunch of people are going to start Googling this one because I had... Well, it's a weird question. So these questions are from the game called Goth. And it's just a lot
Or
of...
is it Goth?
Goth. No.
Ooh.
Close, but no. Goth. Like Gotha. See, that's a hard question. That was a hard question.
Oh.
Close! So close. So close.
Greetings, Scott Griffiths. No,
got-
nobody's gotten it yet. This is a hard question. I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
So close. No one's gotten it yet.
Search results, web results, Skyclad. I don't know, man. Got nothing. Witchfire. Happy Thanksgiving. Proving demon.
Oh, and they don't want to cheat. Oh, that's noble of you.
What happened?
Yeah. Burning Man.
No. Yes.
Hey!
Okay, I'm gonna. It's called Balefire. Rougie, is that how you say her name? Rougie Vengeance. Is that your username? You were the one that got that. The Tombstone coasters. Balefire is the actual answer. Balefire is what is the ritual bonfire often called in witchcraft. Oh, people are Googling. It's okay. You can Google. We live in that world. The world of Google. It's been a long day. So,
Hard G. So, Rugi.
Rugi,
Rugi?
you're okay with that?
Yes.
All right, cool
She said she
beans. We
wanted,
got
yeah.
you down for that. Excellent. All right. So we have more giveaways that we're going to be giving away, but we can't do them all right now. We can't just be like, and we're done.
Never done. Okay, this is
So,
getting hot.
with that being said, I asked a question a little bit before. Who here has seen the movie Ritual on Hulu? It's streaming on Hulu, I think, now. It's like a Thanksgiving horror flick.
Pilgrims.
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 What do I call it? Ritual?
I don't know. What you
Ritual's
called it.
amazing, too.
Yeah.
But if you've seen Pilgrims, Into the Dark Pilgrims, how was it? Happy Thanksgiving, Stay, Metal, Ray, Me. It's great. Excellent. So we're going to be watching it after this. Oh, not me. Is it good? I'm hoping it's good. It better be good. We need a good good
Yay.
Thanksgiving
Oh, thank
scary
you,
movie.
Ruby. So happy. Ed Gein tour? Mm-mm. I prefer dark meat. I don't like white meat. I think it's too damn dry. But my favorite
From
part...
Finland.
My favorite part of
Hello,
eating
Finland.
anything, whether it's turkey, chicken, steak, or whatever, is always the skin. If it has some crispy skin and the fat.
We got somebody
I love the fat.
from Finland. They said it's like 2:30
Hi,
in the morning
Finland.
over there.
Oh,
There's
thank you for stopping in.
a band called the 69 Eyes from Helsinki that I really like. I've seen them a few
Hi,
times.
Amanda. Tell him we said hi.
Hello, Amanda. Hello, Brad. Avocado.
I know it's avocado, but every time it's like reading something when you're dyslexic, and so every time I see it, I think avocado, and I'm so sorry.
I have to show you guys something. She
The
said
original was
avocado.
really good. Yeah, the original was really, really good.
Right now, my hair is like a spider. Look at this thing, right? Because Jessica just cut it.
Yeah.
Because my hair was getting kind of like.
He has naturally
rolling.
really curly hair, like really curly.
But I use pomade. I use pomade all the time, and my favorite pomade is Suavecito.
Hopefully, in the next year, we will come to the UK.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Our plan is to get there very soon, which is one of
Yeah.
the reasons why this store is happening, to start really like focusing
up for
our
it.
life from doing
Yeah.
full-time life to
John.
over there. But what I want to say, I love Suavecito's products, and what's really great about them is they're a water-based pomade. And went to go pick up new pomade the other day, and they had Queen Tam. Happy Thanksgiving,
Thank you,
guys.
sweetheart.
And to everyone else here, keep up the awesome work. We love you. We
Thank
love you
you.
too, and thank you so much. Like, it blows my mind when people do that.
I know, it's so sweet.
Like, it kind of leaves me at like a loss for words.
It's
because
like they buy you a cup of coffee. You
Right.
just took. It's like taking your friends out for a cup of coffee.
we
I don't drink coffee, but I appreciate the gesture.
our channel right now is on the cusp
I
of.
haven't even smelled these yet.
Don't show them yet.
I'm not gonna show.
Our
okay.
channel right now is on the cusp of being like 35,000 subscribers, which not 35,000 people are watching our videos, but they've done the clickety click.
Kind of smells like soda.
And it's crazy to think that like we in one way or another have reached 35,000 people, enough to do that.
I would love to come to.
And we'd love to meet every single one of you guys. We really would.
Oh, thank you,
And
Dustin.
thank you, Dustin. Quick
Thank
question:
you.
Night of the Living Dead original or the '90s remake? Keep it grim. Ooh, the original.
Oh,
all
original.
the way.
I mean, we love the remakes. They're really great, but the originals, I mean, you got to give it credit.
Tom Savini
right?
did the remake, the '90s, in color, in a different cemetery in a different house in Washington County, which
But
we
the
didn't
one
get
we
to go
did
to.
was
The original, yeah.
No, you gotta love the original. You have to. It just, I mean,
If you've ever met us
oh,
in person,
I like that one.
we are more than happy to stop and chit chat and become friends.
The crossroads are so fun.
When it's just online, it's really hard to connect to folks. And messages, if you send us a message, a lot of times it gets lost. It's not us avoiding you. Eventually, I'll get back to you. I responded to an email today
How
that
old
was
was
sent
it?
like a month
Oh
ago.
my goodness.
So I just wanted to say that because it
Thank
means a
you,
lot whenever
Rachel. Thank
whenever
you so
folks do that.
much.
Whenever you guys help out, whether it's buying something from the shop or helping out through Patreon or live videos. But these I'm really excited about. I have to show you these guys.
They smell
Suavecito.
really good. I think,
Look at this.
which one? I think this one's my favorite smell.
This
though.
is the Frankenstein art for the Suavecito brand.
Turkey sandwich. Thank you,
Oh, Dan.
Oh, thank you so much.
Only found you about a month ago, but I've been binge watching ever since. I always tell people this. If you do decide to watch a lot of the older videos, especially the very, very first video I ever put up years and years and years ago, when I think I'm attacked by a squirrel. I don't know. I always jokingly tell people that maybe you should be drunk. Not that I'm saying you should drink.
No, the earlier
But
ones are
they're
a blast.
bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Like they're so bad they're good. I don't know.
So, Frankenstein. There's Creature from the
they're doing
Black
an
Lagoon.
Nosferatu remake? What?
And this one
I want to
here.
do Nosberry's Farm. Oh my goodness.
Suavecito Dracula. So I collect these tins and I love this brand and I
Dracula
use
for
it
me.
all the time. So
I would say your favorite classic monsters is probably the Invisible Man.
I love the Invisible Man.
I know you talk about.
Well,
all the time.
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
Creature and
Yeah.
the Invisible Man for some
Yeah.
reason are my
Dracula's
two
always been
favorite.
my favorite. Frankenstein, I mean, how can you not love him? But here's my question. Do you guys consider the Bride of Frankenstein to be one of the original classic monsters?
There should be a resounding yes to that, but at the
think
same
so.
time, like
I think a lot of people don't, though. So when a lot of people, when they talk about the classic monsters, they just talk about the five. The Mummy, Dracula. I do
Oh, there's
love...
the Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, no one ever includes him either. There,
Right.
A lot of people don't include
Or what about
him.
Stephen?
Is that the name of the Invisible Man?
No,
Because
it's Steven, the guy who brushes the rugs.
does he brush the Wolfman?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's a pet groomer.
Monster Squad is amazing. Yes, he's a pet groomer for Universal Studios. Okay, what are your thoughts on the remake of The Invisible Man that they are looking to do? So
I loved World War Z. I love that movie.
there is in the news right now. There are talks of The Invisible Man. The Invisible Man with the man.
Drag queens. What? That sounds awesome.
With the man, I don't know too much about because it's just they talked about it and then it goes away. But in the news
Oh, they have
recently,
so much sass, I like that.
Elizabeth Banks
Yeah.
from Zack and Miri Make a Porno,
Why is that the one movie you bring up that?
because it was filmed in Pittsburgh and I was in it.
Okay, but I mean, I don't even.
Holy jeez
Oh my
Louise!
God! Thank you, Sean. My goodness.
All right, Sean, you have no idea. Like, you're blowing me away here,
Like
man.
I'm gonna cry.
Like,
Thank you so
seriously,
much.
the things that we have planned, the things that we want to do, that we keep going, man. Can we like raise the money for this?
At every
People like you.
yeah, every little bit helps.
Thank
and
you.
My goodness, that was I don't even have. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I forgot what we were talking about. I just got shell shocked.
Callan, thank you as well,
Thank
dear
you,
sir.
Colin. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And it's weird. It's like almost like I'm begging thing. We have something planned that we got set up tonight, and we're gonna be making a big jump to do something that should shock some of you. We've talked about it in the past, but it's
Shocking?
happening. Yeah,
Shocking?
I don't know.
But why is that shocking?
Because I don't know. It's shocking to me because Grim Life continues to grow because of people
Oh,
like
okay.
this. So
Your words are misleading.
everything that we get, whether it's from the shop or from Patreon or from live videos or everything that goes from YouTube goes right back into YouTube.
Yeah.
Both
The
we
Bears.
work a full-time job, so we pay all our bills. We do all that way. Everything that we make in YouTube goes to making
Right back into the
more,
channel.
every cent of
Yeah.
it. And
We pay a lot out of pocket too. A lot of.
we have a
out of
blast
pocket,
doing it, you know. So it's memories, and that you guys get to share it. That's even better. So damn. Zack and Miri Make a Porno. Elizabeth
See,
Banks.
If I had to say the one movie that I would think people might know her from, especially in the horror community, it would be Slither.
True. That's right. Well, see, like I said, the
And
only
that's how what's the one movie came about that we like with the little kid? What's the name of it?
Brightburn,
Brightburn. Yeah.
which is another great movie. If you haven't seen Brightburn, you need to because it's beautifully grotesque. But I
Oh, thank you, Spikes. I hope everything goes well.
what happened?
He has to go for tonight because he has a doctor's appointment tomorrow to see what's wrong with his lungs. It is that time of year where there's all kinds of mucus abound.
And
So
our
I hope
thoughts
everything
are
goes
with
well.
you.
Yeah.
So, and seriously, our thoughts are with you. Get some rest, relax. Better days tomorrow. You got to do it. Oh wow.
Oh, thank you, Colin. Kalen? Bailey.
Is
You, Bailey.
like Colin?
Colin?
Like Colin
Colin?
or Callan?
Oh,
Callan. Colin.
Colin. I feel like I'm trying to say Colin with an Irish accent. Colin?
Colin. Colin. Callan. It's Callan.
Thank you, Paul.
It's Bob. So Zack and Miri Making Porno. It was filmed in Pittsburgh
good night,
when I was
Amanda.
living there, and I was in it. Good night, Amanda. She is doing The Invisible Woman.
It could be cool. I mean,
I'm excited for it.
the hilarious thing is didn't they say that she's gonna star in it, but she's gonna like not be in it for most of the movie because it's the Invisible Woman?
Well, you ready for this? Think about this, right?
I think it's funny.
It is funny.
Yeah.
All right, so it's not going to be like this. It's not going to be like this. But whenever I think of Elizabeth Banks in Invisible Woman, I automatically think of the movie Ghost Dad.
Ghost Dad.
Like, it's not going to be like Ghost Dad with Puddin' Pop's guy.
Yeah, Lisa. He used to do some extra work.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other one? You're Out of My League.
She's Out of My League.
She's Out of My
You
League.
can see me
yeah, you can
quite,
actually see him in that one.
quite well on that. A couple different
But
close-ups.
also,
My Bloody Valentine 3D.
My Bloody Valentine 3D. So the one that had Jensen in it.
Jensen Ackles.
Jensen Ackles.
And if you go back further into the further of our YouTube channel, there's a video called The Long and Bloody Weekend, BC Furtney's last or lost video. And it was a short that I went to
It's
Texas
so
to
terribly
do.
good.
But I was the creature, like Creature in the
Yeah.
Black Lagoon. Like
No,
I was like,
you were so skinny back then. You were like you were almost Doug Jones skinny.
What am I now?
Normal.
Dang it.
Average. I made him happy and he gained weight. He's really bummed out about it.
Right. I keep telling her to make me unhappy. Do something.
I gained weight too. It's what they call happiness weight.
It's all in your scales. Scales. Like she's beautiful. You're so beautiful. Don't give me that. All right, Scott Griffiths. Our plan
We hope so.
is to come to the UK. We have
the next
everything set
year.
up. We've been talking with a lot of people about going to the UK.
have friends,
we have a place
yeah.
where we're going to be staying. We have a game plan, and we
Filthy.
have our route already picked up. All we need to do is get there. So we are going to be
that's a
making
good
it there.
question.
So bear with us.
If you could be one of the classic monsters, which one would you be? And this is so tough because the hardest question is always, would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf?
I'd be.
And now
I'd,
you could be a mummy or the Invisible Man, or I don't know what the Phantom is. He's just deformed.
I'd be the Wolfman.
I don't know, vampire.
Getting
vampires are,
laid
like,
for eternity,
sexy,
Paul
right?
says.
Yeah. I think I would want to be a vampire
Well-
just because of like the immortality, but then I wouldn't get like to be out in the sun. And depending on whose story it is, whose universe it is, like they vary greatly like how long lycanthropes actually live. Some of them have
It's
extra
pronounced
long
Lycanthropes.
lives. Okay. Some of them have like normal length lives like humans. Some of them have extended lives. You wouldn't be a creature. No, I don't think you like water enough.
Me? Oh God,
Yeah.
no.
I would probably be a vampire, but that means that,
Australia.
you know what? It depends on who would. Hi, Australia. Who got bitten first? If I got bitten first, I'm making you a vampire. If you got bitten first, you'd have to make me a wolf because that's how it had to be.
I feel like this is
You're
some
not
sort of
leaving me
weird,
behind
twisted version
because
of
you don't want to
Underworld.
ruin whatever.
Invisible Man is the obvious choice. Anybody, any man, any who has ever grown up, which we all have, has
Well,
wanted to be the Invisible Man. We're
A
just gonna leave that.
vampire,
But
what would you do in the shadows, vampire? Someone
right,
said. Yeah.
right, that'd be cool.
That would, that's the only thing about being eternal.
I would just do
Yeah.
a sexy dance everywhere I went. I go to Publix at
So
night
you'd be a
and do a sexy
vampire
dance.
stripper.
Yeah, it'd be an exotic
not?
dancer,
Why not? Yeah.
erotic dancer.
An erotic dancer.
Connecticut.
I really loved Underworld. Big fan of Anne Rice, as you saw from one of our previous videos. But if you also like that stuff, Laurel K. Hamilton is one of my favorite vampire / werewolf lycanthrope authors. She's a little racy. She does the erotic scenes in her novels. Sometimes I just skip those, but I love the world she created. I love her method
Thank you,
behind the
Al.
mythology. I think it's really great.
Who's your favorite vampire?
Oh, frick.
Oh frick.
Frel.
Frick. Though am I still beautiful? That was not a vampire. That was like Martin Short and like in this Merlin. Remember Merlin?
I thought you were doing.
Frick.
I thought you
No,
were doing
that was-
Princess Bride.
That wasn't Martin. Yeah, no.
No, I know the character.
That was Helena Bonham Carter's character when she was all like wonky
In
eyed.
Merlin, yes. Yes, that was.
Frick.
Yeah. Gary Oldman as Dracula is probably one of my favorites. I just love him so damn much. Oh, that's a really hard question. Gary Oldman's probably going to be my favorite Dracula, but... Oh, Dracula from Castlevania, for sure. But it's such a tragic story, though. I mean, but I love the artwork. I forget the artist's name. There's a Japanese artist that does these amazing Castlevania drawings. What are you hiding?
Mine, Bill Paxton from Near Dark.
Oh no, it's you know what? It's so silly, but it's
I
so
love this movie.
it's a bit. I don't know.
Bela
Not that I-
Lugosi and Bill Paxton.
It's not that I don't like the movie. It's just that the type of vampires they are, I don't think.
Do you know the woman who made this movie, who directed this
Sean!
movie? Oh, geez, Louise,
Oh
Sean.
my goodness, pumpkin.
A start for your airfare to UK. Let me tell you something, buddy. You and I are gonna have a talk. A toxy. Wait,
Suit actor from the kaiju movies. Oh, it has to be the Australian. I love him, but then the funny guy too. I'm so bad with names, man. I'm so. What?
I don't know.
I'm talking to myself, okay? I'm haphazardly answering questions in the background.
When we make it to the UK, we are going to be there for probably, what I'm guessing, about 3 weeks. It's going to be a trip. It's going to be a trip. And we're basically going to be stopping in one spot, and then we're going to be traveling from one city to the next every single day, every single night, filming and filming and filming, and then flying out.
I don't know who that is.
Who's that?
Rick Baker.
Rick Baker. He's
Baker?
Tom Savini.
Yeah.
Rick Baker.
Oh.
Rick Baker is
Well, probably.
the guy with the really like blonde hair. Well, he's white now, white hair now. It wasn't blonde back then, but his hair is white. But he's a monster maker. Huge
Oh, I
monster
love
maker.
everyone who does the special effects. I love all of them. Yeah, I'm just really terrible at names.
The director of this movie also directed a movie that came out a few
Oh.
years ago that was absolutely phenomenal, starring Jeremy Renner. It was called The Hurt Locker.
I love Leah. I'm so sad about her death.
Don't go to Liverpool.
20 years
It's a
later.
poop hole. We've heard things like that. American Werewolf is on the list for our UK thing.
We have friends that live in the UK who are gonna give us a tour.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
it's funny because they're going to be giving us a tour, but we're going to be dragging them throughout their country going, let's go look at this, and then saying, hey, see this. Be in our film.
Oh yeah, Batman Forever and Hellboy are some of my favorites. Yeah. Point Break?
Point Break? That's not a vampire movie.
No. Didn't.
Oh, did she
that's
also
the
do... I don't know if Catherine Bigelow did Point Break. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me, though. It seems like something that she would do. Chris Sarandon is a great vampire. He was a fruit bat
No,
because
I
he
don't
ate
really like
apples the
American
entire
Werewolf in
movie.
London. That's like one of the movies they just really should not touch is the American Werewolf in London. That was such like groundbreaking special effects and everything. I don't care what we have today. That scene when he's shifting in the apartment is like cataclysmically.
See you soon, Mark.
Like, man, why do they gotta remake stuff? Can't you just come up with original content?
I read an article about this. You know, just people constantly putting them out. It really wasn't that
Oh,
good.
The
I
Bride
don't know
is
why
really
I read
good.
it.
The Bride is really, really good. I like that one.
What about The Hunger with David Bowie? That was a great movie.
That was a great movie.
Completely forget
I
about
would not
that.
be one of those kind of. Oh, I never forget about The Hunger with David Bowie. You could never forget about The Hunger with David Bowie. I would not be one of those vampires though because she, I don't know, sucked all their happiness out of them, and she has an attic full of shriveled up, dusty vampires that no longer make her happy, and then she just moves on. And that sucks.
Sean, the Moors. We have a lot of friends that are over in the UK, and they tell us to keep when we go over there to go and visit the Moors, mainly because
I would go see the
the murders that happen there.
Yeah.
But also, whenever I think of the word
Beautiful.
Moors, I always think of American Werewolf in London.
American Werewolf in London, and well, what's his face? The Hounds of Baskerville.
Oh, Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmie.
And didn't the Hounds of Baskerville took place on the moors? I'm so
Hounds
bad. My
of the
memory is-
Basca.
sucks.
I like that.
Yeah.
We have
Hey, Ben.
I'll say this. When it comes to the UK and what we're doing,
Thank you,
Mr.
Mark.
Kirkman,
Thank you so much.
thank you, dear sir. Thank you, dear sir. We are taking a big
Stay off the moors.
we're taking a big
Stay
trip
off the
in
moors.
February, the beginning of February.
Bye, Rachel.
We're taking a small trip
Bye, honey.
in May, and we're hoping that in a grim world, come October,
Ooh, Dawson.
UK.
Very fascinating.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in the world Mr.
Thank you,
Tim. I
Tim.
went to a party as the Invisible Man and nobody noticed. Love you guys. Were you really there?
Did you like walk in and set up a pair of shoes and sunglasses and walk away? That's what you should do.
I would just walk into a room naked and be like,
Cardiff. I don't know where that is, but we'll look into it.
"What's up?"
Yeah. Someone did an Invisible Man cosplay at the convention, and it was
Spooky
really
Empire.
well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really,
He was in
really
our
well
video.
done. Yeah. We will probably go to a lot of places when we go in the UK
Mm-hmm.
because honestly, we're used to driving like 8 hours to get to a destination here to go filming, and that's about the entire size of Great Britain. Well, not Great Britain, but maybe.
Can I
I don't know.
say 4 things from our UK trip?
You have the floor, sir.
Nostalgic Spook. I
Thank you,
like that
Spooky.
name. Why, thank you.
Sheep
Nos
shaggers.
Spook. I'm gonna give you guys 4 of the places that we're gonna visit when we visit the UK. Okay? Seem fair? Seem fair. Number 1, the Poison Gardens.
Yeah, don't touch anything though.
Don't touch
No
anything.
touchy.
Don't eat anything.
No touchy,
It's the
touchy.
Alnwick Poison
Who
Gardens.
goes to a park and eats plants? Children.
I've never done it. Never done it. Not just poison ivy. I'm talking like the most poisonous plants in the world.
Yeah.
Some people might say, "Oh, don't go there.
they're
That's kind of
beautiful.
stupid or kind of whatever." But it looks beautiful.
It looks cool.
The
Yeah.
the
Sherwood
gateway,
Forest.
the entrance to it looks absolutely phenomenal.
You can't miss Tower 1. I don't know if I can go on the spinning wheel though, the Ferris wheel. It's
don't know if I
massive
can
and
do
I'm
that.
terrified.
The second one that we're going to go to is the hotel from the movie The Witches,
Oh yeah.
starring Angelica Houston.
I love Hill. I love Hill so much. And that was a Jim Henson movie. And it's one of my favorite movies.
Uh-huh.
If we do that though, I have to have
Take your face off.
yeah.
Witches!
I have to have her dress made
We can
so
do
I
that.
can recreate some scenes
Can make that.
for sure. Yeah.
Ooh, Brandon, you know. See, we're on a grim level here. We're on a grim level. That's 2.
London
Third
Dungeons
one.
would be cool.
We already talked about
Don't have lunch there.
is the American Werewolf in London filming
Ooh,
locations.
That's cool. Keep that in mind, Lisa.
What's that?
Highgate
Yes.
Cemetery has a ton of vampire history.
Highgate Cemetery, that's going to be on the thing there, so that's a 5th one. And then a 4th one. What was that?
Don't ask me. I don't know. Thank you for stopping by, Tim.
Wait, we have somebody leaving.
Yeah, because
Great chat.
he has to get back
Break
to work.
over. Have a
on his
good
lunch break.
day.
He's
The
visiting.
Slaughtered Lamb.
The
Thank you,
Slaughtered
Tim.
Lamb!
Have a good
Slaughtered
evening.
Lamb!
The scariest movie I ever seen was The Notebook. I was just horrifying. Can't unseen that.
Oh
Scared
God! If I
for
could
life.
go to Dracula's castle, dude, yeah. Of
So
course.
we thought about that, but that's like really far away from where we're
It
gonna
is,
be.
yeah.
That's another trip. One day.
One day.
There is a
I would love to go to Hogwarts. Thank you,
Miss-
Spooky.
best vampire of all the
Count
time with
Chocula.
Count Chocula. Great answer.
What about Count Duckula?
Wait, Count Chocula has got taste. Live stream done. All right. Okay. Oh.
I don't know. You know, we get to ask this question a lot, and I can never answer it because I love so many movies. What is our favorite horror movie? I think you probably was gonna say Creepshow, but
Creepshow and Fright Night. Creepshow and Fright Night are my 2 favorite.
And
There's so many good ones though. Where do you begin? Where do you end?
I can't pick one. I really can't. It's too hard. I love all of them.
Pick a scary movie you don't like.
You probably know one I don't like.
Speaking of what she doesn't like, there's nothing. It's completely her decision.
Yeah.
We watched Joker last night,
Yeah.
and completely 100 split.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it. She hated it. Would you say
I
you
didn't hate it. I wouldn't say I hated it, but I got really, really bored. Okay, so when you and they do this a lot with movies though, is when you watch the previews, you get a feeling of what the movie is going to be and how the story goes. And love Trick or Treat. I never saw the original actually. I have to still watch the original. Reanimator, amazing. Thank you, Franco.
Hilarious. Have a great UK trip. Thank you, Franco. And What We Do in the Shadows is phenomenal, but we
I
haven't
love
seen
it.
the TV show.
Not yet, but I hear it's really good.
We even
Um,
interviewed Johnny Brough. Brough.
Broth.
Brough.
Broth.
Brough.
I think it's broth.
Broog.
Broof.
Broogie.
I don't know.
Johnny
I can't
Brugge.
remember. He told us how to pronounce it. I've already forgotten.
He was the sexy dancer.
Yeah, it was really good.
Get on that TV show. We should guest star on What We Do in the Shadows.
I can't act. You've seen I can't act.
Oh, you can act.
I cannot act. I've never
Who
been
here has
tried.
seen our rendition of Night of the Living
I am
Dead?
so excited actually for the remake of Pumpkinhead. That I mean, I never really get too excited for remakes, but Pumpkinhead can be really just phenomenal. I said that too for Pet Cemetery, and look what they did to it.
They should have buried it. But then it would have came back. No. All right. Let's do another giveaway.
Ooh,
We've been talking a lot. It's time for a giveaway.
time
I felt so
for
bad
time
for Joker. Like it really got me for some reason. Like I went down the rabbit hole with that man, and I was just like,
Yeah.
I was destroyed.
It's not a video until I bite you.
Wait a ow.
Bite.
Have a happy gobble gobble.
Thank you, Tronics.
J-Tronics. You know what's funny, J-Tronics? You say gobble gobble. Sorry about that.
Oopsies.
A long time ago on Thanksgiving, I used to call family and friends at like 5 o'clock in the morning and just go gobble gobble and hang up.
You're
That was my
weird.
thing.
Because you're weird. That's why we all know this. We all know this, right? Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so let me pick a good question. So we got this coming
so
up.
what we have left is the print or the Haunted Mansion Doom Buggy.
Let's do the haunted. Let's do the.
What do you got? You want us to do the giveaway for a signed print, or you want us to do a giveaway for the Doom Buggy? The one that talks. This one. I make it talk again.
Let's do that.
Ah, there you are. And just
Oh, they
in
want the
time.
print.
Let's do the print.
Print.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Ooh, here's a good one. Here's a good one.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
Somebody actually mentioned this movie, so. No, let's not do that one. Yeah, well, that's kind
No,
of good.
Wait. I don't understand the question.
Hello, Georgia, from the Grim Fam. That was kind of creepy saying
No,
like
I
that.
don't like that one.
Georgia, Grim Fam. Suki Smackhouse. Hello. You gonna pick one? Jessica's gonna pick one. This is for. We're about to do a giveaway for a signed print of us at the Bonnie and Clyde.
This is kind of a good
Death site.
question because
Happy
this-
Thanksgiving.
This is right
I
along
think
the
you will.
lines of some of the stuff that we do. Or the second one, first or second question would be good. Number 2, I think, is too easy.
Oh no, this one right here.
Wait, what is it?
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one.
Oh, I don't even know. Okay, yeah, that's...
All right.
Was he... Okay, no, yeah, it's a good question. This is a good question. Okay.
Okay. This is a good one. And it pertains to our Halloween episode that we did for Halloween,
Halloween.
which was the interview with the vampire filming locations. Again, little shout out to this wonderful game called Goth. It is basically the trivia pursuit of all things horror.
Cemetery Man is an amazing movie.
Yes.
De la Morte de l'Amour is astounding. I love it.
We have it on vinyl. All right, question.
Okay. So this is for the signed print.
I have a feeling that this one is going to, somebody's going to be like, this can be open for, not translation, interpretation. But we're going to go by what's on the card here.
Well, I mean, if it, we'll see. Okay, go.
When the interview with the vampire was being made into a movie, who did author Anne Rice want to play the role of Lestat? Go.
Go.
I know there's one more.
Nope.
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 No, that's
Nope.
who did play him. Who did she want to play?
Is Brad Pitt with one T? Is Brad Pitt with two T's?
Hey!
Ah! Mike got it.
Mike TV.
Mike TV. Direct Rutger Hauer, who was also in Hobo with a Shotgun and Blade Runner. Rutger Hauer was the answer to that one. Rutger Hauer was the person that Anne Rice wanted to play
Oh, Julian
Lestat,
Sand was hot back then.
Warlock.
I love Warlock. It's such a good. It's so.
So, you're okay with the sign print Mike TV? I know, because Anne Rice herself told my wife that when she met her, amazing,
That's awesome.
very
That's so
cool, very
I would
cool.
love to meet her.
So I'm okay with it. Cool beans, Mike. We have you down. Hopefully you saw us talking about this before.
Oh, yeah, he
and
recently passed.
Yeah.
He was such a great actor.
he was amazing. Reach out to us in any way, shape, or form that you feel comfortable with. We're taking notes on everything.
Find
so
us on Twitter or find us on Instagram and send us a message so we can get your information and send that to you. So, Carl Hanks is the winner of the Funko Bowl. Again, reach out to us on Twitter or Instagram so we can get your, or Facebook so we can get your information and send that out to you. And Rugi Vengeance, the winner of the Tombstone Coaster, same thing. You know, reach out to us on one of our social media so we can get your information and send that out to you.
somebody said we didn't tell the 5th place that we're going to stop
You get
in the
sidetracked.
UK. I get sidetracked a lot. This is my life.
Me too.
You probably will not know what I'm going to say. Not many people do. I am obsessed with serial killers. I am obsessed with killers, mass murderers, spree killers, different things like that.
In a healthy way.
In a healthy way.
Yeah.
In a healthy way, of course.
Fascination of the mentality.
There was a little girl who killed people in the UK. She killed like little kids, like
There's a Jack the
babies,
Ripper
and
museum.
there is. Her name was Mary Flora Bell, and
Oh.
so we're going to be going
Yeah.
to where all that happened in the UK. She's the person who kind of got me started in like junior high when I first really like found her in like those little Time Life books, and I read about her. She's still alive.
Oh yeah, she was released not that long ago.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she was like 12, 13 years old when she killed the kids, and she was institutionalized. Now she's out, she has a new name, and she's somewhere
I think she's a daughter.
in the UK, yeah.
Yeah,
And
she's
within the
got
past
kids and
10
stuff, yeah.
years, somebody found her actual name, and she had to relocate and hide again. We're not going to go look for her, but we're going to go to the town where it all happened and talk about that in great detail. So I'm really excited about that. It is like off the beaten path. I love serial killers in a healthy way too. That would make a great bumper sticker.
We
I love
would,
serial killers in a healthy way.
We do plan on seeing what is left of the Jack the Ripper sites,
Mm-hmm.
but with construction, it's not quite how it used to be. But
Lots changed.
yeah, a lot has changed. So I mean, we'll still pass by them. I don't know if we'll include it in the video when we do one, but we'll probably still want to see
We're
it.
gonna do
Yeah.
So if you watched our video that we did on Ted Bundy, where we followed his last days, so to speak, in freedom, we're gonna do something very similar to that with Jack the Ripper. But
Yeah.
there's only so much we can do because the landscape has changed so much. So, great detectives.
I don't know if
Thank
we'd be
you.
a great detective, but I
No.
mean, because the information's already out there that we look up.
We might be bad detectives,
Dead detectives?
but I think we'd be great detectives. There's a TV show called Dead Detectives on
Andy.
Shudder. So, oh yeah, speaking of, if any of you guys know anybody at Shudder,
Blueberry.
tell them about us. Hashtag Shudder Grim. Grim's on Shudder. I don't know, whatever. We talk about it a lot. We love Shudder. Shudder's amazing.
Yeah.
Tell them about us.
I told them that I'm going
Tell
to
them
hide
Grim
them for
sent
the
ya.
leftover potatoes on Twitter.
I gotta show you something. Hopefully I don't knock anything over. Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
so I just made a little reference. I said, tell them Grimm sent ya. Do you remember a movie where the line, tell them Large Marge sent you? That's where that comes from. Large Marge, her real name in real life is Alice Nunn. And she's buried here in Florida, in Jacksonville. And we visited her a long time ago, did a video, and this is on our shelf.
Yeah.
It's actual grave dirt from Alice Nunn's grave in Jacksonville, Florida. This is the type of things that we collect. People spend big money on horror toys and objects, and we collect dirt.
Dirt.
Large Marge's grave dirt.
Dirt in jars.
Yeah.
Like specimens.
One of the
but
many jars we have.
Yeah.
We have tons.
We have a lot. We do it respectfully. We don't
Yeah.
take very much. We only take a very small amount. We don't dig. It's all topsoil.
It's all like,
you
yeah,
know.
what's right there.
We don't dig into the graves or anything like that. No.
You got a jar of dirt. Yes, we do.
I've got a jar of dirt.
Joe
I've got a jar of
Dirty.
dirt.
I'm Joe Dirte. You look so cute in your onesie. And your... Oh, God. Her feet just...
I have matching slippers that go with my onesie.
I did not know that Pee-wee's, Paul, his
Oh,
voice
yeah.
was...
Max?
I did not know
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Interesting.
They laughed the totally same. Yeah. They had the same
Hello,
thing
Debbie
going
in
on.
Scotland. That was my, like,
Hi.
my
I love
Americanized, grim
Scotland. I'm
Scotland
addicted
accent.
to watching Scottish videos. I love the accent.
We met this kid the other day, and I don't know if you're watching. He was from Wales. Sad.
Yeah, because the show that I watched is ending in its 9th season.
Oh, I thought you were saying it's so sad. The kid that we met the other day.
No,
I was
no.
like, what? No.
What's the name of the show that I watch? Still Game. I think they're just wrapping up their 9th season, and that's gonna be their last season. I'm really, really sad, and it's a Scottish comedy show, and I love these guys. They did Chewing the Fat and stuff like that. Anyway.
Yeah, we were at the outlets, like the outlet malls that they have. They have here in Orlando. They have what's called the Disney Character Warehouse. So if you go to the theme parks and you spend $60 on a Spirit jersey, give it time, because there's a very good chance you can spend $15 at the outlets. So we were at the outlets buying some after season Halloween stuff. And this kid came up to us and asked for a photograph. He was from Wales. I can't remember his name, but he was very friendly.
Oh, he was so sweet.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, that was it. Like, things like that happen, and they've been happening a lot more, and we love it, every little bit of it. Some people will get messages saying, hey, I was so scared. I didn't want to come up to you. I was too terrified. It's like, dude, cut it out. Just
you
come
gotta
up.
Come say hi.
Come hang out with us if you see us.
I'm a really
that simple.
big hugger. I mean, if you come up and say hi, I'm probably gonna hug you at least 5 times before you walk away. It's true. It's true.
Gareth Bale or Ryan Giggs? I do not know these two people.
They were asking if that was the name. I don't know the connection. Pittsburgh. Do you know
Being
about
from
the haunted
Pittsburgh.
house on Brownsville Road?
Brownsville Road. It's been a long time since I've lived
Thank you,
there.
Cole.
Brownsville Road.
Footballers. Okay, I don't know.
I want to say yes. But no. You have to remind me a little bit more on that. There was a haunted house when I was a kid that was down near Heidelberg. It was behind like the
I wouldn't
Stadium
know.
Theater, but I don't remember what it was called. Please tell me you guys watch Barry. Do you watch Barry?
I don't think so.
We don't know Barry.
I don't know Barry.
Someone super chat. Oh, guys.
No.
Do you know of the area where the 1996 road rage murder happened in the Midlands? We do
No.
not. But
What
we
is
go
that?
back and we reread all this stuff, so
They're not ears.
we
they're
take
horns.
notes. Yeah.
I've got horns.
Thank
Now-
you, Lisa.
Now I'm
I'll
dizzy.
definitely look into it for sure. Don't stop. Do we want to do another?
It's the last one we have.
Should we do the one and final giveaway? Or should we wait? I say we wait like an hour. Make people
hour?
sweat. That's like...
That's a long time.
Do-do-do-do-do. All right. Switching the card pack.
Yeah.
Do it. All right. So let's get this going.
Hold on.
Happy
I'm
Grimsgiving.
gonna
Thank
be
you.
right back. Hold on. Don't ask a question. I'm parched. I need to go get a beverage.
Now I'm left all alone. All right. So there's this movie. No. Okay. Why, hello. Now that I got you to myself, help, help. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. There's a movie called The Dark Backwards where Judd Nelson, who played, I got so much stupid memory for like these things. He played a guy by the name of Marty Malt, who was a comedian who was really, really bad. Well, thank you. Wait, I lost that. It went too fast. Let's see. Okay. Leilani. Love you guys. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Leilani.
Dude, I hurt myself. I did. I don't know what happened, but I pulled like the muscle in my hip getting out of bed and ouch. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Okay.
Bad booty. Dragon
Dragon
booty.
booty.
Jinx.
You owe me a Coke.
No, you owe me a Coke.
You have to say it in order for it to count.
Blah, 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 blah. I'm out. Have a good night, Paul. Oh, we have one more thing.
Bye, Paul.
Did Paul win one? Yes. No. All right, here it is.
No, he passed.
Okay. All right.
This is for the
Here's a music question.
for the Doom Buggy.
Because it plays music.
Beware of hitchhiking ghosts.
Right? So
Yeah.
here's a music question for you.
But which one is it so I know the answer? Okay, sure. I don't know.
This one is going to be a little tricky.
That's a long answer, though.
Yeah, so I highly doubt anybody knows this.
So I have to
All of
look
you
it
are going to
up.
have to be Googling. No, it's all right. It's all right.
Oh, okay.
So everybody is going to have to Google this one, which means everybody's on the same board here. All right, ready? Under much,
Sorry.
all right, under much controversy, name the Charles Manson song that was recorded by Guns N' Roses.
Ask that one more time.
Okay, under much controversy, name the Charles Manson song that was recorded by Guns N' Roses.
Oh!
Dan, you got it. Look at your game, girl.
That was quick.
That was quick. Did you know that or did you have to look it up? No biggie. Either way, you got it.
Dan Rusco.
Very well done, Dan. Oh, now a lot of people are coming up with it. Man, everybody's good at this. I'm going to have to come up. I knew that one for some reason. Excellent. Well done, sir.
Some people just know a lot of random stuff. You certainly do. I know a lot of random stuff, but I also forget most of it, so that helps me none at all.
So that's the last thing that we have to
So
give
wait,
away.
Marilyn Manson wrote that song?
No, Charles Manson.
Oh, Charles.
Charles Manson.
Charles Manson. That's what I meant. See, I'm terrible with this.
And if you've never listened to any of Charles Manson's music, do it. Not saying that like, yeah, go out and support,
So
this and that,
did he
but
have a band or
he
he just was a
he
music
recorded a lot of his own
songwriter?
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Very
think I knew that
interesting
once upon a time,
voice to listen to, both lyrics and musically.
I don't think I saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
That's the new one that's come out. We haven't seen it yet.
Oh yeah, no, we haven't made it out to that one yet. We
Could have
did
been-
see Frozen 2.
All right.
Don't be ashamed. You love it.
I love Elsa. Elsa is
Oh,
amazing.
Thank you, Sean.
For more content, Mr. Sean Bond. I like that. Agent 111
Dude,
Sean
I'm gonna
Bond.
send you something for donating so much, you beautiful bastard.
Your support means the world to us. Like, you have no idea. We're going to be in touch. Well, get in touch with us because we're going to make something a little special happen for you. It means, so yeah, just saying that. We try really, really hard to give back in different ways, shape, or form because
We
of
really
you
do,
guys.
yeah.
You make us do what we do and bring great content to you. We try really hard not to get all beggy, you know what I mean? Like, that's weird.
He says no, love you, thanks.
What?
He said
Who?
Sean.
What? Okay, well, maybe we can do something like
A dedication.
A dedication, a video, something, whatever.
We'll have to.
S- Dead End Lane.
Thank you,
Samantha.
Lane.
Samantha. Who's Samantha?
I don't know. I'm confused.
Well, thank you, Dead End Lane. I do not know who this Samantha is. Are you guys getting my messages, Raymond? I don't think. What's going on here? No, Raymond. I'm not seeing anything. You guys have been to my. Oh, we've been to Richmond, Virginia. We have. He wants a signed print too. Oh, wait till you see what we have in store
don't
for
think
you
so.
guys. So, we've been doing a lot of talking. Ricky, Aldridge,
Thank you, Ricky.
and I love that there are skulls and crossbones. That means the world to us. Thank you, dear sir. Where are you from, Ricky? The Max, you should check it out. Do you know who Fred and Rose West are? That I do not know.
Fred and Rose West, wasn't that the couple that kidnapped a girl in the UK?
Ooh, what part of Texas are you from, Ricky? I have to ask this. I'm sorry. We don't have to get too specific here, but
Frozen 2.
are you anywhere near Dallas, Ricky? I feel like I'm talking to a Ouija board. Baby, here, grab the planchette. Are you anywhere near Dallas, Ricky?
Oh, she does. Yeah. Is that you, Samantha? Olaf says it. I
Oh.
remember now. Yeah.
Big Spring, West Texas. Okay. The only reason why I ask, come May
Okay.
1st, we are going to be covering the Texas Frightmare Weekend in Dallas and be filming in the Dallas area. So look for us when we come to your state.
Talon, we have just the one T-shirt right now, but we do
Yes.
have plans in the future to make more. We want to start doing like horror-inspired T-shirts as well as having ones with our logo on it.
Mm-hmm. Everything that you see right now that we're working on, we're just building the basic of things that we're always going to have, and then we're just going to add to it.
And sorry,
No, you're
I do
good.
that a lot. December 13th. It's Friday the 13th, so we are launching 3 new stickers, a new signed print, and we're gonna have a 3-day sale starting on Friday the 13th. I believe we're going to include the shirt and the prints for it.
Mhm.
So stay tuned. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram,
Turtles.
and we will always let you guys know when the updates are coming up for stuff like that.
Did you just say goys?
I don't know what I say.
Goys?
Yeah.
Really dig your channel and enjoy it? Well, thank you, Jedi Bill 797. I really like the different names that people come up with.
That's me with a lightsaber.
Is that what that was?
Oh!
Thank you,
should
sir.
show them the Necronomicon. Nomicon. I don't remember what it's called, so I call it the Necronomicon.
Oh.
The red thing with the it talks Jedi. With the
Oh, they don't want to see that. It's not. It's a oh gosh, a hor. No, I want to say Horcrux because that's
no.
yeah, right.
It's from the Sith Lords of
Right.
Star Wars.
Holocron.
Holocron. I know, but it's the evil one, so I call it the
Yeah,
Holocron.
it's the Sith Holocron.
Holonomicron.
Where like the Sith Lords talk
Yeah.
to you.
So
Don't-
you get a kyber crystal.
I'm loving this. Keep it going. Top 3 bands go.
No.
Elvis Presley, Tom Waits.
These are just names.
Elvis Presley, Tom Waits, and
Misfits?
no, Misfits are great. Misfits are great.
No, you love Sisters of Mercy.
I love Sisters of Mercy.
I love Depeche Mode
I love
and
Sisters of
Typo
Mercy.
Negative. Typo Negative.
J-Tronics
Thank
for
you,
more content as
Tronics.
well. There
Thank
is
you so
more
much.
content coming because
It's
of people
coming.
like you.
It's coming.
So
Yeah.
deal with it.
We have a new video coming real soon. But you guys make it possible for us to travel and bring more stuff to you that we wouldn't normally be able to get to.
We live in what's called the basement of America, Florida,
Which is funny because you can't have basements here.
right? And Mr.
Thank you,
Brandon,
Brandon.
thank you for being awesome.
I turned it off.
Of us as well as you for being awesome.
You guys are bad booty.
It's weird because we we'll do videos in Florida, and people say, "Hey, travel elsewhere and do videos." And it's like, okay, well, we'll do that. So then we go out there, and then people are like, "Can you stay in Pittsburgh, stay in Florida and do videos?" So it's a fine mixture of both. We're always chasing
Yeah.
the next sunset. It
Well,
feels like,
uh,
which is good.
it's a lot to do traveling for sure. I mean, we talk about this a lot. We sleep in our car.
Hmm.
You know, people ask us how we afford to do what we do, even with donations. It's, I mean, you know, it's expensive to rent a car and go stay, you know, just eating on the road is rather pricey. Um, so,
Typo
you
negative.
guys make this possible, and thank you so much.
So we've been
Gosh darn it.
talking your ear off.
I turned it off.
Do you guys
again.
have any Q&A questions for us? Shoot, and we're gonna try to keep them
It's true.
coming
Well,
as possible.
there are some places in Florida where you can have a basement because there is sedimentary rock here, but it's very rare and not common, like kind of like coral rock. So, literally, Florida is all sand. There's no soil. So there's nothing to basically, you can't drill down into the earth and it doesn't keep, it slides. So no basements in Florida unless you live somewhere that has sedimentary rock, and that's not very common. So if you have a property that has a basement, that's an expensive property.
Somebody asked when we're going to be in Dallas. May 1st, which is our 3-year wedding anniversary, is the start of Texas Frightmare Weekend. It goes on for 3 days. We're definitely going to be there for the last 2,
That's awesome,
but
Frank.
we're also going to be filming around that area. So, yeah, if you're in the area, come on by.
Fell in love.
Oh gosh.
We were just talking about this today.
You know what we should put in our store?
What?
Grim Life puke bags. Do you guys catch that? Like whenever we were gonna ride something spinny, one of us would like, we always do that.
Our fake vomiting.
We should do like one of the like a sappy little
Thank you,
like
Eric.
grim parody love story of how we met.
I actually have an adorable little video of us that I made you do, and we've never shared it.
Well, we'll do it.
It's adorable.
We'll do it.
We even kiss. So.
Ha. Ha. Well, thank you for following us. Who was that? I missed it.
Raymond.
Thank you, Raymond. It means the world to us. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric.
We're gonna do it, Georgia. So bear with us on that. It'll come when you least expect it. We do have a 3-year wedding anniversary coming up, so that seems like the perfect time for that. So look for it around May 1st.
You want to know what I want for my anniversary gift?
Turtle eggs?
No.
Somebody said turtle eggs.
No.
What do you want for your anniversary
You don't keep the turtle eggs. You set them free. Don't touch the babies.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. What do I want? I know what I want for Christmas.
What do you want for Christmas?
The Dark Crystal LP that just got released for pre-order.
Speaking of,
Yeah. I'm so insanely in love with the Dark Crystal and everything that's come out of it. It's ridiculous.
Beware the Autumn People logo. We have Jamie. Some people have asked for a Beware the Autumn People logo for a T-shirt. We're going to make that happen. So look for that as well.
Oh, that's a good question from Dead End Lane.
Well, give me.
Yep, go.
We have a PO box, and we're going to talk about that because we got a lot of people reaching out to us saying, "Can I send you something?" We have businesses sending us, asking to send us things to review, or just they really like our channel, so they want to send it, and so to show their appreciation. So we opened up a PO box. It's in all of our videos. The little thing. We're going to be doing a video series, not every week.
No,
but
just as it comes up.
It's called Grim Mail. We created a new intro logo for it and everything, so look for that. It's going to be an appreciation to those who appreciate us.
Yeah.
As a way of saying thank
things
you.
that we get in the mail, or things that we've recently purchased that we just want to share with you guys and show you. Because we're collectors, we collect a lot of stuff.
Have a good night, Scott.
Good night.
It was nice talking with you, and look forward to the next time, man. Be safe. Well, stay grim. Ooh. It just reminds me of like onion fingers.
Oh no, I hate Salad Fingers. It's Salad
Oh
Fingers.
yeah, salad fingers.
I hate that show. Everyone was so obsessively in love with it, and I didn't like it at all. I just thought it was kind of stupid. Sorry. we don't do this full time. As much as we would love for this to be our sole and only income, that's just not possible.
Yeah.
It is.
We want it to be. I mean, who doesn't, right?
Florida is now as expensive to live in as California, LA, and New York. So rent here is very, very high. So full-time jobs, you know, we even stay with family and stuff like that. And
Canadian.
we try to do as much as we can. That's why we only do like a road trip every couple months or so, because we literally save up all of our money to do it.
And then we film like every
everything.
moment.
Yeah. So when we were in New Orleans, we were only there for kind of like a day.
Yeah.
And I mean, it looks like we were there for so much longer. Maybe, I guess you could say it was 2 days. But we definitely, that was, oh man, the humidity, because, you know, when you sleep in your car, you don't have air conditioning. And it's really hard.
Somebody asked if we're going to be going to Canada. I would love to. There are some crazy things that are up in Canada, that I'm going to say that respectfully. I'm sorry, Canada, that I would love to go check out. Mainly Toronto, George Romero's grave.
Thank you, David. That's an adorable little
Mr.
emoji.
Tester?
I didn't know you could do that.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Thank
People
you
are
so much.
doing things that I didn't even know were even possible.
Like what?
Like that little dude that David Tester just put up. It was like,
You know, I never actually get to catch people's live videos, so I don't know what you can do.
true.
Send us
Well,
emojis.
now we know we can do that. We're gonna be spamming all kinds of people things. We'll be like, bowling ball, head of lettuce. What else can we send that's round?
Favorite house at Dark Horizon this year? Mine was the murder house, but I'm biased because I was stuck in the gator house with my nipples hanging out.
I love the murder house. That's one I like, the family one, right?
Yeah, I think that's technically the
Because
gator
there was
house,
Voodoo,
yeah.
there was the Voodoo and Bayou were the same, right? There was the murder
Yes,
house.
Voodoo was the Bayou house, yeah.
And
So
then Pirates.
I loved the Voodoo house, the Bayou. I just had so much fun in that, and but I think we probably laughed the most and had a lot of fun in the, I don't remember what it was called. I guess it was the family house, the gator house, yeah.
Yeah. What was really nice, what she's talking about, and for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, somebody asked a question, what our favorite house at a place, Dark Horizons. Out in California, they have this thing called Dark Horizons on the Queen Mary, and for the first time this year, they did it here in Orlando in a parking lot. It was crazy.
It was well done, though.
Yeah.
I mean, so it was kind of like a pop-up event, I guess you could call it. It was only there for a limited time.
But the houses were phenomenal.
And they weren't small.
Like, you could interact with the scare actors, and they interacted with you. Like, everything changed
What
the
I
moment
liked
you walked
about
in
it,
there.
It was like doing a miniature HHN, Halloween Horror Nights, that you do at Universal Studios, because most places you go to it and it's just one house. That's what you're paying for. But this had 3 houses. They did live fire shows throughout the night. They had silk performances. There was alcohol. There was a free game that we played where we actually won free tickets to Maleficent.
Oh, that's how we saw Maleficent.
Thank you, Callan. Thank
Look,
you so much.
He's doing the same thing.
I know, that's so cute.
Well, thank you, Callan.
Um,
He's lifting the weights.
I think it was
man.
really worth going. It was small,
He's
but I had
monster.
so much fun.
I like that Queen
I think it kind of got down to the core of what haunted houses are supposed to be. You know, like, yes, people do these elaborate productions and stuff like that, and they do houses themed to movies and stuff like that, but, you know, growing up, you didn't have that. You didn't have haunted houses that were themed to movies, where you knew how you wanted it to unfold, and, you know, so it was kind of cool to just see just a good old haunted house. Like, I don't know, I really loved it. I liked it a lot.
Jamie asked if we did the Museum of Death in New Orleans.
We did not. They were, we stopped by there to do it, and what was happening? I forget why we didn't do it.
So here's our taste with the Museum of Death.
Well, you
So
couldn't film it
one,
there.
you can't film inside the Museum of Death. Understand 100%.
Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for stopping by. Good night.
Thank you, Jeff. Have a good night, man. But they did say that we can film the front as well as the gift shop. We're like, okay, that's cool enough. We can go and we can talk about
We came
what
back
we
to
saw.
do that, yeah.
And so we get there, and as soon as we turned the corner, you saw these giant pallets filled with furniture.
Yeah, they were
right
having
in
a
front of it.
delivery that hadn't been taken inside yet.
Yeah.
They didn't have the staff to do it.
So we decided not to do a
Yeah.
video on the Museum of Death that
They'll
day
have to be
because
amazing.
so we're gonna go back at some point.
Yeah.
So I wanted to tell you about this.
But I think the one in New Orleans is considerably small. I read some reports or some feedback from people who were saying that it was cool for what it was, but overpriced for how little you get to see.
Well,
Because the original one is in California, so if we go to California, we will absolutely do that. But again, you can't film there. As much as we want to experience stuff, it's difficult for us to go and do things where we can't film for you guys because that kind of defeats the purpose of why we're there. And our funds are very limited, so we try to get a
Right.
video out of almost everything that we do.
first one isn't one in New York. I don't think there's one in New York. The Museum of Death. There's only one in California and one in New Orleans. There's something I was going to say.
Yeah, sorry.
Shoot.
I don't know
I
if
can't
they
remember it now.
allow
It's okay.
pictures
Oh.
or not, but they just told us. I don't know if it was no cameras or no filming.
No cameras, no filming. I called them and asked them.
Yeah, you can't do pictures either.
There's a lot of people out there on YouTube that just kind of go to a place and just say, screw the rules, screw the law, screw
Yeah.
privacy, and just film. We always ask. Zach Baggins,
Haven't been to it yet. I've heard about it though.
you can't film in his
It's
either.
haunted items.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What's the haunt con in St. Louis that we were
Oh,
talking about?
Transworld.
Transworld. There's
Yeah.
also one similar in New Orleans.
Oh,
So we're looking into the possibility of going there as well.
that would be fun.
Going just a few blocks from St. Louis Cemetery number 1. Yes. Suki Smackhouse. Have you seen
I
our
know
video
that name.
on St. Louis Cemetery number 1? Prepare yourself. I'm just going to say that. It's a beautiful cemetery, lots of history. I'm talking really fast. I had an energy drink. Ha ha. But prepare yourself when you go. Just say that.
Hi, Rodney.
You're welcome, Zach. Yeah.
The Killer Clowns DVD on our Facebook page. Did you see it? I didn't see it. Ow, my toe.
Yes, I think I responded to that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, he says he's the one that posted it. He was saying hi.
Very cool.
I
Love
have
that
not
movie.
been to I can't believe I've never gone to Transworld. I was born and raised in St. Louis, Missouri, lived there most of my life, and I think because a lot of conventions come through St. Louis, but they're mostly like business conventions, you know. So I've always
Thank you, Simon.
thought when I was younger that if they called it a convention or something or an expo or whatever, that was only people like in that field who could attend. I had no idea you could just buy a ticket and go. So I've never been.
We'll make it.
Yeah, I
We'll
know
make
that
it.
now in my adult life, like, you know, but no, I was stupid when I was young, so I had no idea.
Because of our love for Killer Clowns from Outer Space, we kind of become like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that we're like Killer Clowns from Outer Space experts.
No, but I
But
love that movie.
People have started,
You're wearing a Killer Clown shirt.
yeah, I'm wearing a Killer Clowns from
Yeah.
I love Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And because of the interviews that we did and things that we have planned in the future, my lips are shut. People have kind of
What is your
compared
favorite
us.
Goosebumps
Or push
TV
together.
episode?
The Haunted Mask.
Yeah, that's what they said too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Haunted
we
Mask.
have a signed picture from
Of-
him
yeah.
of the Haunted Mask while they were making that movie. That was really cool.
So I contacted
Well, that's
R.L.
awesome,
Stein.
Charles. I would love to go to that sometime.
I contacted R.L. Stein and I was like, hey, man, can I send you a picture and would you sign it? And he was like, yes, I'll do that for you.
Exactly like this.
Right?
This
That's
is
how that's how it
happening.
works.
Yeah,
That's this is the world of Grimm.
when you see Muppets type. This
Yeah.
is yeah.
So I created a picture of the Haunted Mask and put the Grimm Life, Goosebumps underneath it and sent him this really awesome letter. I thought it was awesome. Apparently
I
he
thought
did
it was
too.
awesome.
Saying how much I loved Goosebumps and what it meant to me over the years, and he signed it to the Grimm Life Collective, R.L. Stein, and sent it back to us. It's like one of our most prized possessions. That and the Clive Barker.
I didn't know that.
What's that?
That all the Dark Horizon houses were based off of spooky local Florida history.
I did not know that either.
No,
Are you doing some Googling?
no. Nostalgic Spook just let us know that. I didn't know that.
Are you from Florida, Nostalgic Spook? Barker.
That may
Is
have
king.
been available on their website, but I don't remember reading it though. I don't think they told that either, which kind of makes sense though. It's a killer family, things from the bayou, and then pirates, which is, it is really all local lore. One of these days, Jedi Bill, that would be cool.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I had to.
The man himself.
We met him
Clive
at Spooky
Barker.
Empire.
Yeah.
It was a nightmare come true. I told him he scared the crap out of me when I was a kid, and still does.
It was so humbling to be in his presence. He's
Such a sweet man.
he, I guess, is a little bit ill. He was in a wheelchair, so just even getting to meet him was, I mean, to get the print and the signature. I believe it cost $70, which
Something
is
like
not
that.
really high compared to a lot of people who are bigger that are there, but
Rodney, Mr. Rodney Barr. Of course, we would say hello to you. Sometimes things happen so quick that we miss
Thank you,
things we don't mean for that to
oh,
happen.
good night, Colin.
If we could, we'd say hi to everybody. So,
Thank you for
hello.
coming in and saying hi and hanging out with us.
Yeah, thank you, Callan. We'll be around. This is the first of many things we're going to be doing. Monster Mania, I'm looking into that. Looking
Which
into
one is
that.
that? Is that Atlanta? No.
No, Monster Mania, I think, is that New Jersey? Or Maryland?
I can't get them all straight. I need
There's
like
so
a
many.
map.
We
where,
need-
like,
we need a
everything's
map.
Like, ping, ping, ping.
Mr.
Thank you,
Eric
Thanks so
Seiler.
much.
I feel like,
New Jersey.
yes, New Jersey. Is it like the Cherry Hill, New Jersey area? Where that's how they advertise it, I think.
I would love to go visit New York again, but that's a big one.
Yeah, we'll be around.
Oh, Clive Barker had throat cancer. I didn't know he had throat cancer. We knew that he had a cancer.
Yeah, Clive Barker's been through hell and back, literally. I mean, in his mind, his writings, and in life. So,
Yeah.
much
just-
respect. A lot of
been through
respect for
a
that
lot,
man.
Yeah.
Clive Barker, Anne Rice, and Stephen King. I mean, those are like, you know what's funny? We have autographs from all three of them now.
Who?
We have Clive Barker's autograph. We
Yeah.
have Stephen King's
Yeah.
autograph, which, did I even show? We're going to be talking about that in a future video. And Anne Rice's autograph
We do?
on a book signing. Yeah, I have a giant book signing poster that she did.
Oh, I wasn't
She
there for
signed
that
it.
one.
It was years ago.
Yeah, no.
It's massive. But she signed it, and one day it'll hang in our house.
Yeah. We have so many things to hang. Oh my god, we have a whole storage unit that is mostly just totes of things that are supposed to go on the walls.
Mhm.
We're not gonna have space. Our entire.
Where's the exorcism kit that we got from 13? Is that here or is that in storage? Every time we do a video, we take a little something. Not steal a little something. We take a little something as a memento for... So the Grim Life Collective is obviously the videos, but the Grim Life Collective also is the shelves in our house. Think of like the Warrens Museum from The Conjuring, but instead of like haunted, spooky stuff, it's items from every place we visited. And we did a video on a store in Savannah, Georgia called 13 West York, and they gifted us a vintage exorcist kit. It's beautiful.
It is lovely. It might be in storage, or it's in the closet, or it's in a drawer. We have not yet coded and cataloged everything.
Which we should.
Yeah, everything's everywhere.
Somebody said Fountain of Youth water. It's funny that you say that because we have bottles from two different fountains of youth. One, the Fountain of Youth.
Last Rites Kid, I think is what it's called.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a Fountain of Youth in St. Augustine, and we also have a bottle of water from the radioactive Fountain of Youth in a place called Punta Gorda,
Yeah.
Florida. The water tastes...
Oh, thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah. And we're gonna have the picture that's coming up, the print that's coming up in the store on December 13th is from whose grave was that?
It's a secret.
Oh, it's a secret.
It's from Baltimore. But yeah, and it's not Poe.
Oh, sorry. I had an original special issue of Famous Monsters Filament. Oh, that's cool.
What's that?
Someone telling us about some of their stuff too. Yeah, I really wanted to go to the Warrens Museum, but I mean, they closed it down. When the Warrens had a museum up in Connecticut, before she died, probably.
Yeah, but they never really let anybody in, or at least they did at one point, but they kind of got in trouble with the fire department saying, no, you can't do that.
Oh.
So they started organizing a dinner where
Oh,
You can
that's how
have
that came
dinner and hear a
about.
lecture and see pictures, and they would bring in pieces to the dinner hall, which would have been amazing too. One day we'll make it up to Monroe, Connecticut, where the Warrens are buried, and visit their graves.
Yeah. If we ever come up that
Okay,
way, yeah.
guys. So I'm going to see about joining your Patreon.
Oh,
So,
cool,
Mark,
thank you.
a little bit about our Patreon. We try to keep it very simple and very straightforward. There are 4 different tiers. There's one where if you just want to be contributors, $1 a month, just go to
You get
Patreon,
access
Grimlife
to whatever
Collective.
content we
Yeah.
put on there.
We do behind the scenes footage.
Who
We
started
do
to it?
it's like Instagram how they do
Thank you, Dan.
Mr. Cryer.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I like the fact that we're somebody's favorite channel. Because there's people out there that we follow, and the fact that somebody follows us means the world to us. So thank you. Patreon, $1 get you all the access to all the footage and all the behind the scenes stuff, and then we have what's called a postcard, like a Grim postcard. There's $3, you get a postcard from us every month. A $5 mark, you get you get the basic postcard, but you also get entered into a pool for a specialty postcard. The specialty postcard you automatically get at tier 10 or higher. And basically could be an autographed picture of us turned into a postcard. It could be an original artwork
renderings, yeah.
from us or an artist who likes what we do and they decide to create for us.
Thank you,
So look into it. It's just make sure you read everything, and if you want the custom one, do it. But if not, just being here, watching our
Yeah,
videos
it-
is more than enough.
Yeah,
I
it's
swear to
very
you, it's more
helpful.
than enough.
Yeah. Like and comment also is very helpful. You don't have to set your bell. We're not one of those people who ring the bell. I saw someone said that the Spooky Empire spring one is smaller but a lot more epic, and we do plan on being at the one. I
Yes.
believe we're maybe looking into vending at that one. It's a little bit pricey, but we're looking into it. Because we're
Thank you,
just now
Laura.
starting to get like a shop going with merchandise. We don't have very much yet. But I think one of these days we're definitely going to start vending at conventions.
Yeah, so
I
look
would
for
love
us.
to do that.
Because one of my favorite movies, Something Wicked This Way Comes. The nighttime carnival rolls into town. Beware the
Thank you,
autumn
Laura.
people. And that's us. So we
Yeah.
could be coming
We
to your
definitely have
town.
to get that put on a T-shirt. I like it.
Yeah.
Little design made or something. Jay said, "Did you see where Christine you visited got a new home?" He did say he didn't sell it.
He did. He did sell it. It's out in California. He told me who's the owner now, but I don't remember his name.
Wait, the Christine that we visited, our
Yes.
Christine?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
gone.
I thought that the Restorer's Christine. I know he sold his.
Well, Bill Gibson still has his. Bill
That's-
Gibson
Yeah. Okay.
is that,
So,
but
yeah, so Bill Gibson still owns his.
correct.
So she doesn't have a new home, but a friend of ours also rebuilt another Christine. I don't know if she was movie used. I think she was just
You're welcome, Bruce Wayne.
a rendition.
Bruce
or-
Wayne.
Hey, Bruce.
Oh, how cool would that be? Of course. So I mean, we might not be the most exciting people to hang out with, but we
Thank
love
you,
hanging
David.
out with you guys. So it's us.
Yeah, I mean, we try to do meet and greets, or we're starting to try to do meet and greets. We had our first one for the first time this past Halloween at Halloween Horror Nights for people who already had bought their tickets for that day, or pass holders who buy the what is it called, the Fright Pass?
Maybe we should do one
Frequent
for
Fear
California.
Pass? I think we should do one for California. Yeah, that would be cool. Have a meet if we get to California, we are hoping to have a Disneyland day.
Disneyland's quite pricey.
Yeah. Families
Not
are
like
providing.
there's like Walt Disney World,
Yeah.
and then there's like Disneyland way up there. So here's what it is. We'll make it happen. So
But we've never been.
that's what I wanted to.
We've never been to Disneyland before.
So probably about like 20 minutes ago, I said something, and then I completely forgot what it was going to be. Happy Thanksgiving, Agent Smith. Dun dun. That was my agent voice. Dan Dan. Like,
Dan.
you know, Dick Wolf, who was the guy who wrote the music for Law and Order. There's people out there that say, someday I'll do this. Someday we should do this. We've made it a decision that we will not be that couple.
What?
That someday we'll do this. It's, let's do it. Let's
Well,
make it happen.
Yeah, it might not happen this
Right.
time when we go out to California, but it will happen one day, if not for like a belated anniversary. Because we want to obviously go for Halloween. We want to see Disneyland during Halloween, but we want to go when they don't have the Christmas overlay at the Haunted Mansion too. So it's a we will go. It's just a matter of when. Yeah.
But we are gonna make it happen.
One of these days.
That's what I'm saying. Like we're not
No.
the people that say let's do it someday. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, it gets
What can we
expensive
do to
real
get
quick,
us there?
So
It
if-
does, Jason.
If we do a meet and greet in California, I really doubt that we'll do one at Disney. It's easy to do meetups here at Disney because at Disney World it's a lot more affordable and easily accessible to get a pass holder pass here, because if you're a Florida resident, you get to do like a layaway where you only pay like $30 a month and you can go all, and then that there's different tiers obviously, but
Yes.
we're at Disneyland, you gotta just buy it up front.
Yeah, because they
is
took
what I'm
away the
hearing.
tiers. They took away
Yeah.
the Florida resident tiers, if I remember correctly.
Gosh.
Any other questions?
We didn't have any family come to visit, but we did get to spend it with my mom and dad.
We should meet at Disney World sometime. You darn tootin'.
Oh,
and
hey,
somebody
Will.
said
I know you guys.
they live in
As
the
well I
Melbourne
can.
area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We
And
know.
Jamie says we should do a meet and greet in Salem.
Ah, I would love to
let's,
do.
Let's
I
do
just
this.
want to go to Salem. I've never been. I want to go to Salem.
Let's do this. Every time we do a trip, when I say we do a trip, usually we leave for a minimum of
Oh.
like 4 days to a week.
I'm a dragon. It's my wings.
When we do a trip where it's like 4 days to a week, when we actually travel
It's
somewhere,
my wings.
we should try to do a meet and greet
Yeah.
Like- every time.
We don't always have the time. Like when we did New Orleans, like I said, we were there for a day, and sleeping in your car, you kind of gross. we
True.
stopped by one of those truck stops where you can like pay for a shower. That was an experience. It was an experience. It wasn't a bad experience. It was an interesting experience.
Sadfire asks if we would if we have any plans to collaborate with another YouTuber. We don't have any plans, but we would
man.
love to do something like that with somebody.
If
Though-
if I could choose who I would do a collaboration with,
Go ahead,
it would have to be Justin Scars.
Justin Scard.
It'd have to be Justin Scars.
Well, Justin
yeah.
Scard and Exploring with Josh are my two favorites.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lane. I missed that. I saw you say that earlier, but I think you was talking. I forgot to ask. Yes, there was a family owns the Conjuring house, and there was a caretaker that was staying on property. I think, was he staying in the house or just on the property?
We're staying in the house,
Okay.
fixing up
yeah.
the house.
So, yes, you're correct. There was somebody talking off camera. You weren't hearing things, and it wasn't ghosts. But yes, there was people that were living on property.
And our little gimmick shot where we talk about the sheet going up to the window,
Yeah.
and there's a face in the window. That was the caretaker. It was
Yeah,
his
he-
idea. He's like, "Why don't I go up there? Because it'll be spooky." And we're like, "Go for
Because there
it!"
was somebody up there during that scene. Yeah.
And you can also see him at the very end of the video.
Yeah,
he
I mean,
holds up the
If
poster.
we go to Spooky Empire this spring, we can do a meetup there.
Mm-hmm.
We can, yeah, that would be a good time to do it.
So Wilmington, North Carolina, Jay Sun, we will be coming back there for a couple different reasons. Two in particular. One, if I'm not mistaken, that is where Bill Murray lives in that area, and also that's where they filmed the new Halloween movie. So I want to go check that out. I'm a huge fan of the Halloween movies, and I loved the new Halloween movie. So
That's a hard one. They asked what our favorite Stephen King movie, or I'm sorry, Stephen King story is.
Christine,
That's your favorite story?
I love Christine. Yeah.
Oh, there's so many.
Well, okay. So let this be fair. Okay, Stephen King story indicating he
So it doesn't
wrote
have to
it.
be. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a
Creep
movie.
Show. He
Like,
wrote
he wrote Creep
he
Show?
wrote Creep Show. George Romero directed it. I
How
love
do
Creep
know
Show
this?
because I'm a
How
nerd.
do I not know that Stephen King wrote Creep Show?
Mhm.
Well, you know what? I mean,
Would
I
you
don't-
care if I got
I
your
don't know.
symbol tattooed on me sometime? That'd be pretty freaking cool, man.
We
Like, talk about completely being like
okay, but
honored.
But when you die,
We're-
I'm
we
having to
want-
put in your will that I'm
We want
I'm
it.
taking it back.
We're gonna put it in a
I'm gonna
jar
frame it
next
Oh,
to our
well,
grave
yeah,
dirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay, he's like our age, so whoever outlives each other.
Right.
I've already told him when he dies, if he goes before me, I'm taking one of his moles.
With one of those like
Yeah, because you have this one, like, where is it? Where's my
little,
favorite mole?
little booger right there. Oh, it's
yeah,
not a booger, it's a mole.
he's got these moles, and they have, like, that one's a big one, but I might just take it now while you're sleeping. I don't know, maybe.
Oh man. No, but seriously, if I'm not saying that you should or shouldn't, but if you like the Grim Life and you do want to do something like
I'm
that,
not his sister.
that's
I'm his wife.
the most honorable thing that I can possibly think of. Wait, what?
He thought I was your
People
sister.
get that a lot.
I know. Wait, do we look alike?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, we do that. Yeah, we do look alike. I
Wife,
am
husband.
Irish and Norwegian. He is a gypsy.
Yes.
He's from the Czech Republic.
Czech Republic and Russia.
Russia, yeah.
Crazy.
We are goofy as hell, it's true. Yeah.
I'm not goofy.
Like, okay, you know how we are in videos? That is literally how we are with each other every day. Like, he's a comedian, and he keeps me laughing all the time.
All right. So we don't have anything else to give away, but I'm feeling trivia. So I'm gonna ask you guys a trivia question.
That's really sweet.
What happened?
So the Faustian man says people are used to seeing husband and wives who hate each other, so that's why they think you're brothers and sisters. I get the same thing with my wife. That's true. Yeah.
Very, very happy to hear that you get the same exact thing and that you're very happy with your wife.
Yeah.
She not only, I don't want to get all like mushy gushy and stuff like that, but she literally is my best friend, and I couldn't live without her. Like you were my completely
Thank you,
everything,
Eric.
Mr.
Hi, Sharon.
Sailor.
Hi, Sharon.
Sharon, say hi to my wife Sharon. She loves you. Well, hello Sharon, and
We love you too.
glad you're a part of the Grim Life, and hopefully someday we'll be able to meet you in person.
Oh.
So she's a big hugger, and I make weird faces for the camera.
Thank you so much, guys. I'm happy that you enjoy us together.
All right. Oh,
Are we doing more questions? We don't have anything left to give away, but we can do some trivia.
Yeah.
Wait, I want some
I love
cards.
this game, man.
You know what? I don't, because I don't know the answers to any of these. We tried to play this once, and I
Come
couldn't
down to
answer a
so.
thing.
Oh yeah. So if somebody from Pennsylvania asks you, they just said, "Come to Altoona." Altoona. Is there anything spooky or grim in Altoona? Not off the top of my head that I can think of, but I'm very good at
Good night,
finding the
Mark.
weirdest
Thanks for
stuff. So
stopping
I might post something. We should do something, whatever. But we will be back up in Pittsburgh again quite a bit. I have family, close family up there that we go up and visit. So we will be looking into that.
Yeah, we love to go to. I've been up to Maine. It's a cool place. This is a good one since we keep talking about stuff like this. And this should be a really easy one, I think. So
Good night, Mark.
We've been doing hard questions all night. Here's a really easy one. You guys should know this. What bird is the first shown having sudden
Zach.
hostility towards a human in Hitchcock's The Birds?
Wait, say it again.
What bird, so what species, what bird is first shown having sudden hostility towards a human in Hitchcock's The Birds? You should know this.
Was it a canary?
No,
What was it? A seagull.
it's a seagull.
Oh, see it? Yeah, finch. I thought it was going to be. For some reason, I thought it was like a pet, like something inside a thingamadoodle.
No, the seagull swoops down and hits her in the head, and she starts bleeding when she gets up to the little
Yeah.
Cape Town. Yeah.
All right, so when I'm all stammery because I looked into that. going to the town to film whenever we would be out in California visiting, but that's much, much further north of where we are going to be, so it ain't gonna happen. Not this trip. A different trip. Need some Dark Crystal Labyrinth trivia. Oh, brother.
That's hard.
Oh, wait.
Do you have a question for me?
I got one. No, I don't got one.
Up or down?
What?
She chose down. She chose down. Too late now.
Do you know, is it Labyrinth? Labyrinth was filmed in New York State.
What?
I can't remember where it was. I remember reading something about
I
that.
don't
Like,
know where
especially like the
anything's
park
filmed.
scenes, like the whole opening scenes with Jennifer Connelly.
Oh, yeah, when she's doing her play
Mhm.
with the dog. Yeah.
Oh yes, we got some things. Just keep an eye on our social media. Oh, one more trivia question, and I think we should probably start thinking about closing it down for the evening.
Why?
Because
Is it late?
it's not late,
No,
but
we've been here for 2 hours though. That's good. We love talking to you guys. Time just flies by. I love hanging out.
all right. Here's a fun one. Who authored the Gashly Crumb Tinies?
Oh, that was I know this.
We love you too, Bishop. Thank you guys for watching our show. It means the world to us. It does. I don't like saying YouTuber or like, YouTube channel. I mean, I just call it a show.
I know his name. Darns it.
I just found you. Edward Gorey.
Oh, well, how did we get it at the
Jinx.
same time? You owe me a Coke.
No, dang it. Can I ask how you got started with this show? Of course you can, Eric. So, probably about over 10 years ago, Grim Life Collective was a website. If you went to grimlifecollective.com, today it's a shop with our merchandise. But back then, it was a website that I created where I would write and post the pictures that I took of places that I visited. Nobody ever visited it. For whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm horrible at doing marketing and what have you not.
Good night, Frankie.
So one day, living in Atlanta, Georgia, I realized that people would much rather see the places you visit than read about them. Times change. So, let the website go and started doing a YouTube channel, which originally started to be a daily vlog. That's what I wanted to do. I was like doing this daily vlog, just kind of getting used to the camera. It was horrible.
It's awkward at first.
It's awkward at first.
Yeah.
A lot of people really loved the video I did sitting in Taylor Swift traffic. Living in Atlanta, Taylor Swift was in town doing doing a concert, and I was working and driving through it when there's a big traffic jam, and I decided to do a video.
People have
how I
videos
felt.
where people are sitting in their cars. We never do one though. Should we do a video where we're sitting in the car and talking about stuff? Like if we're chatting along the road while we're driving from point A to point B? On a road
Possibly,
trip?
but I'm not going to hold it. Safety
I'll
first,
hold it.
always.
Yeah, I'll hold it. Or
But
so you can do videos for Patreon, which I think is something that we're going to start doing. Maybe that is something we can add to our Patreon for people who are already members there.
so many different ways that you can help out with our show by watching and subscribing and hitting the like button and commenting.
I'm always doing random stuff in the background.
That is the biggest way that
Yeah.
you can help our show. You can become a Patreon for as little as $1 a month. I hate that this sounds like an ad. You can go to grimlifecollective.com and buy stickers or autograph prints or t-shirts and
Right
different
now
things
we
that are
only
coming.
have one sticker.
A lot more is
one
coming on the
print,
13th.
And a lot more is coming on December 13th.
And just spreading the word.
Yeah.
Telling people
But
about the Grim Life.
We're still learning about Patreon, so we're starting to learn about the other features that you can do. So we're gonna start doing we're gonna have a sale on the shirts on December 13th. We're starting to learn like the many features of Patreon, and I really like the idea of how people do exclusive videos and stuff, because there's so much that we have to cut out of our videos in order to get it on YouTube. sometimes we can't post something because like a certain sequence is copywritten because of a song in the background, or it just got to be way too long or what have you. So we're gonna
Good night, Will.
Good night.
We'll
Good
talk
night.
soon.
We're gonna start putting like little things that we cut out onto Patreon. Also, I'm gonna start stealing his phone while we're filming stuff and just following him around, filming him filming stuff, and I'm gonna put it up on Patreon.
Somebody just asked, did we ever think that we would be this big, and how do we feel about it?
Oh man.
I really don't feel like we're that big. I feel just like we're very small.
I feel like we're still babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just really enjoying traveling with Jessica, my wife, and
Yeah.
filming and creating memories and sharing it with you.
Dead End Lane, that one's gonna be coming soon. So we were selling shirts through Spreadshirt,
Spreadshirt.
and while it was nice to have just designs up that people could buy, it wasn't contributing at all to our road travels. So we're finally going and getting them printed, so that the proceeds made from the shirts are going to go directly back into the Grim Life Fund towards YouTube and everything
Every
like
cent
that.
of it.
Every cent of it goes right back into the channel. So we just did a pre-order for the regular logo shirts, and I think one of the next ones is going to be the Grim Life Zone shirt. We'll do a pre-order for that hopefully in the next month or two. And then just keep going from there. So hopefully we'll have that one back up again. Sorry that we had to take it down from availability right now, but we will have it up again soon, I promise. How can we afford it? We say this a lot. We have full-time jobs.
Yeah. So, first and foremost, and I don't want to sound cliche, how can we afford it? It's because of you guys.
Yeah.
100%. Because we
Donations
have
and
full-time jobs,
Patreon.
but that pays the bills, that pays
Yeah.
the car insurance, that pays the health bills, that pays everything. If it wasn't for YouTube, and it wasn't always like this, I mean, we're still paying out of pocket
A lot.
for everything.
Yeah.
But as time goes, your contributions, your support
Help us get a little further.
help us get a little further and
Yeah.
further and further
Because,
and further.
I mean,
so that's important. So thank you.
When we make enough off of the merchandise to just at least pay for a tank of gas, that's a big difference, because a tank of gas can cost you $70. So when you have to refill 6, 7, 8 times while you're on the road, that's a lot of money, and that's often why we sleep in the cars, because it's like, well, do we spend that money in a hotel where all we're doing is laying our head down and leaving as early as possible and getting in as late as possible? Or do we take that money and put it back into the gas tank so that we can keep going? And we're both really laid back and easygoing, and we choose to sleep in our car and to put that money back in the gas tank. We are going to look into maybe getting like those cool VW trailers, in the future or something like that, where like they're meant for road trips and whatever. But for now, this works for us.
And it's never about the money.
No.
Like if we only had 20 people watching our show,
We would still
and
be doing what
we
we're doing.
and we were just traveling
Yeah.
here in Orlando and going to
That's metal.
then we would be doing just that.
Yeah.
But because people like what we're doing and liking our show, it's allowing us to expand further and travel further and bring you even more cooler content. So
Yeah.
bring it. If you bring it, we'll bring it. It's that simple. But we're still going to bring it regardless. But it elevates.
It helps in the cost of things. Thank you,
Elevates.
Georgia. Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
Georgia. Of course. Mwah.
much. Yeah, so every little thing helps. We did have to put a sizable investment into shirts and stickers and everything that's coming, but at least this time we can make a few dollars off of it. So hopefully that will go right back into
That one?
yeah, whatever you want to do. It goes right back into just helping the channel get to where it needs to go. What are you doing?
All right. Whichever one. I don't know which one you do.
I don't know. I'm still figuring out. I'm sorry, we're being mods here.
But with that being said, we're going to get going. We're going to
Hold on
relax.
back.
We're going to finish out our
Yeah,
Thanksgiving
I'm getting
here.
a little sore.
And we've got a movie to watch. A movie called Into the Dark Pilgrim.
We've seen
Halloween
Nightbreed.
Horror.
We know
She's
that
obsessed
one.
with Nightbreed.
I'm obsessed with Nightbreed.
We got a lot of good stuff coming. A lot of really, really good stuff that we are very happy to share with you. Things that we got going on that
Grim
we
like.
can't believe that we were even a part of it. So
Yeah.
stay tuned and stay
Before
grim.
we go, because sometimes you guys don't get notifications from YouTube. I saw someone commenting about when our videos are coming up. You can find us on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, all under thegrimlifecollective.com. I am tagged in everything. I post a bit more often with my stories and things like that. Content that you won't find anywhere else, like on my Instagram, so you can find me
Thank you,
through our
Sadfire.
pages. Everything we do, the name is Grim Life Collective. So Patreon, store, all of our social media.
Twitter's Grim Life.
Well, yeah. So, but I think it says Grim Life Collective somewhere.
Yeah, but if you
We're linked everywhere. If you go to any of our recent videos and if you press the little arrow that drops down description for
have
that
a great
video,
night, Mark.
we have everything linked. Our PO box is linked. Our Patreon, our news store, our social media, everything is on there. But you can also contact us on any of our social media if you can't find something that you're looking for.
And if you reach out to us, we will respond at some point.
That's not. We try.
We try
to.
so hard
Yeah.
to keep up with it, but we do. We do. We look at everything, we read everything, so thank you. And have a good night.
Good night.
Stay grim, people.
Bye.